and welcome back to the Miles Offside. Hello, welcome to the Miles Offside podcast.
Fucking what a
Yeah, I
start,
tell you what,
boys.
fuck it, that's staying in.
Come on, I've been. Yeah.
Right, my name's Cameron.
I've just done a.
Hey,
What's wrong with you?
this has gone to pot.
Might have to start again.
No,
Let's start again. It's staying in.
Go on, then.
Better than what he
Intro
said last week.
Hello and welcome back to the Miles Offside podcast. It's
Henry
me,
Darby.
Cameron. I'm joined with Joe, Rob, and Finley. How we doing?
Class.
We have a camera. I just.
We have
We have
cameras.
cameras.
I just wanted to mention
We
it.
did have cameras in the Christmas special,
Well done, Cam.
But-
You got that.
but now back for good.
Well, we'll see.
Bit late to hear that.
It depends.
Anyway, we'll start off with the Prem results. Let's go off this.
Cam didn't watch any of the games, so this is going to take a while for him to find the 12:30 kickoff.
To be fair to him,
You should've-
it was his birthday
You
weekend.
watched
To be fair.
Newcastle.
He watched Newcastle. He probably doesn't
I
even
only
remember.
watched Newcastle because it was there. Right, Brentford battering. No, other way around. Liverpool. Liverpool.
Oh, you need a horse from now
Right,
on.
Brentford getting battered off Liverpool.
Yeah,
Discuss.
Brentford was shit. Liverpool were good.
Yeah, Brentford was shit.
Brentford were like
However,
really bad.
no, but Liverpool had two bad injuries. Jota and Curtis Jones.
And Nunes went off at half time. That
Yeah.
really said what was the matter with him.
Jota's been on fire, won the Player of the Month, and then Curtis Jones has been unbelievable. the
Yeah.
last
Liverpool sitting 2
3
points
months.
clear at the top.
I know, but them injuries could be big. Apparently, Salah's out of the. Is he meant to be out of the cup final?
Is he?
No,
I'm not sure.
I heard somewhere that he's.
No,
That's this weekend, isn't it?
Oh no, I don't think he's out of
Yeah,
the cup final.
Saturday.
I think Salah's fit.
I think Salah's fit. No,
Yeah.
it's because I saw it on an FPL account and I forgot the cup final was this weekend. Ignore me. Yeah, but Jota's out.
Jota's
which is
out.
big.
Jones
Nunes
is
could
out.
be out. Jones is huge.
big chance for Chelsea really to.
Yeah, but
Capitalise.
Chelsea really, they actually tend to be better against the good teams. So
Yeah,
The only problem was when they played Liverpool a few weeks back, they were shit.
yeah.
So
And the thing is as well, the pace Liverpool having behind. We've just gone straight on the cup final. The pace Liverpool having behind, and Wembley's a huge pitch. I think.
Yeah. We were just
I
talking
think,
about Liverpool.
I think Liverpool will cut them apart. To be honest, I think they'll struggle to score loads, but I think they'll just keep cutting them apart. 2 or 3-1, I reckon, for the cup final. So Liverpool will just win another trophy. Game's the game.
Arsenal also getting a decent result over
Arsenal
Burnley.
looking good.
5-0.
Yeah, but Burnley are just getting
Burnley
battered
are
left, right, and centre at the moment. so-
How many goals have Arsenal got in the last 4 games now?
I think it's
15.
yeah, something
16.
like
The last two,
The last
got
two,
11.
11, yeah.
Yeah. And I think they had a 2-1 in there. Arsenal on fire. It's not like they have Newcastle at the weekend or anything. And we're probably the worst defence in the league since the start of the year, so this is fantastic.
You just can't be the worst defence in the league.
Well, it'll
Sheffield
probably-
United
I've
is
actually-
shit
is it-
and fast.
I've actually got a bet on for this. I've got back on for the whole week, and I've got Newcastle to actually get beaten. It's the only time I've.
Are you at home?
No,
No,
it's
we're-
a
yeah,
long
yeah,
match.
you're getting
Where
battered.
8
it could
o'clock.
be
8 o'clock kick-off
a
on
long-
Saturday.
At home was the game when
long
Arteta
game.
lost his head.
Yeah.
It was a fucking disgrace, guys.
Well, by the way, it wasn't. It was just poor defending by
It's a
Gabriel.
fucking disgrace.
Does it mean you've got no striker fit? Because Isaac.
I think Isaac could be. I think Isaac could be back, and even then, I'd rather Gordon play up front than Wilson, anyways, because I just think it's still Isaac needs to be.
Wilson's
in
done
the
his
team.
shoulders, man.
Yeah, I'm
5 to
glad.
6
I'm
weeks,
actually
isn't it, or
glad.
something?
What a
I'm
horrible
actually glad. He literally makes our team worse every time he plays. So I'm fucking glad he's injured. Just as long as Isaac's back, and then we have Isaac and Gordon. But even then, Gordon against Saliba and Gabriel. It's going to be a long day for Newcastle, especially how good Arsenal.
Arsenal
are.
looking good. Arsenal looking good. They seem to be hitting form at a good time. And they're only 2 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
So
I still don't think they have the balls to be title winners. But
last season probably helped them
balls.
though. I think getting close and
to be fair, the bottled top 4 the year before that got it the season after. Then the bottled the title last year to an extent.
yeah.
So I guess this year,
Also this year they've got a few extra players. They've got Declan Rice.
I think
in there,
that's
who's been excellent.
the main one, isn't it? I tell you, it's been brilliant for them recently. That Kivio has been
Yeah, he's been
started
good.
the last few games. Because I never knew anything about him before.
I
he
love
signed.
Martin Odegaard, man. He's brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I love
Odegaard.
him.
He had a bit of a spell where he was a bit poor,
Yeah,
but
but I
yeah,
think I just think he's a good player.
he just makes the game tick, doesn't he? Especially when they get Party back in that 3 as well,
Mhm.
in that midfield. Havertz has been brilliant.
Party's been sweet.
His goal against Burnley, Havertz, by the way, I didn't realise he had the
Yeah, very
sauce
good.
like that.
However, it was very bad defending off Burnley. Literally a throw-in, and he was throwing goals.
Yeah, Burnley are honestly so. Joe, I think it's because they obviously played this attractive football in the Championship, and then they try and do it against the big boys. And they just
Also,
can't.
they signed too many players. They signed that many players. They disassembled a core squad that did really well for them last season.
I'm glad they haven't changed their philosophy though. Like, I'm glad they've not just come to the Premier League and then sat back and tried to counter attack.
Well,
At
they
least
probably
they've
think-
tried to
Like
do what
Luton.
they've
I
done.
But
think
Luton
they
are good at it.
were massively ahead of schedule as well. They didn't
Yeah.
expect Company to come in and win the league. They were expecting it to be like upper mid-table and
Yeah.
be like playoffs. So I think they're a bit ahead of schedule. So I don't think they'll relegation won't be the end of the world.
Do you think they'll sack Company?
No.
I don't think they should.
I think they'd be stupid.
I think
to,
those Company's a young up and coming
Yeah,
manager,
I think it wouldn't get them far. I think go to the championship. He's already proven he can win that.
Yeah.
And just let him have another crack at it.
Yeah. Well,
If they're underperforming in the championship, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, with the players he signed as well, I knew barely anything about most of the players he
Yeah.
brought in. There were just all these kind of people you sign on FM in your full season. Like Kolyoshu, as much as I think he's a good player, I had no clue. I know he's Italian.
I
That's
mean,
about
all
it.
of them. I don't. there's
That
barely signed
Esteve,
anything,
the centre half they
But
signed.
didn't they lost quite a few of their loan signings as well, like
They did,
Nathan
yeah,
Teller,
Teller,
Ian
Teller,
Matson.
Teller was a big one. He
He's
scored 20
brilliant.
goals last season.
Yeah,
Is he at Lille,
Ian
is he?
Matson at left
Yeah,
back.
he's at Lille, he's now.
Didn't
yeah.
they have
Yeah, Matson, aye.
did they not have a player that went to Luton instead? I
Nah,
can't remember if they did or not.
that was Sander Berger who went.
He went
Oh,
in
yeah.
From Sheffield United.
Sheffield
yeah.
United too.
But yeah, they did lose
Oh,
a
he
few
signed with
loans,
them.
and I mean Howard Bellis, that was another one. They
Yeah,
lost to.
Howard
Well, he
Bellis.
went back to the South,
He went
back to the
back-
Championship, which is a bit surprising. But
they had a different keeper last year, didn't he? They
Yeah,
didn't have
he's
Trafford
still
last
there, though.
year.
He's still there.
Muric,
He
and
was
they just got
yeah.
Trafford.
Because they got Trafford off the back of the
Euros.
Euros. He's
wasn't it?
not. He's not that level yet. To be fair,
No.
He's
Just
not
a young
Premier
lad.
League.
He's-
He will
Particularly-
be.
don't get me
He
wrong,
will
particularly
Particularly
be.
for a goalkeeper, that's young. He's
Yeah.
like
He done
21.
absolutely brilliant in the Euros. Like I
In
don't.
the, saved a 90th minute.
Yeah.
Didn't concede a goal.
No, I didn't concede a goal.
Very good.
Nah, he's a
So-
good keeper. But next game.
Too early. Newcastle Bournemouth 2-2.
Matt Ritchie saved your fucking life.
Imagine Matt Ritchie playing 1 minute of Premier League football and doing more than Miguel Almiron has all season. Like, it's actually brilliant. I love it, mate. I absolutely love it. We were so bad, though. We were like, Bournemouth should have won the game. We were horrific.
Goalie cost us though.
The thing is, as well,
The
though,
first one, I think, with the goalie, it's not necessarily his fault. He just slips. You know what I
Do you
mean?
know what it is? You
Dubravka cost us, but when you watch the full 90, which I did, he also kept us in it, you know.
I think he
Dubravka's
should have
mate,
saved Semenyo
that's-
as I think, though.
I think it was the
you
first.
think?
I think he probably should have.
First
I've always
half,
got-
first half, he pulled off this.
It was two. He
Some
pulled
of
off
this-
I
two
feel a
saves.
couple off Solanke, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Some of
but
them.
to be fair, they were straight at him. But then the slip, he wasn't the only player to slip that day. There was slips all over
the
the
slip
place.
you can't really account for. That's not really his fault. He just slipped. The second one, I think he probably should save Semenyo's. It's just under his arm.
I think it's more Dan Burn's fault, to be honest. Dan Burn
Yeah, he
watches
lets
him.
him run at him.
Honestly, it's embarrassing how
But the
bad
thing-
he is.
The problem we've got now is that every team's getting to know what weaknesses, but like
Oh, it's the same.
it's the
passive
same
play
thing.
every time.
Everything was going down that right hand side.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
our,
you'd be stupid
our
not
left
to.
there, right?
Look what
you'd be
the-
stupid not to.
Even,
No, exactly. But this is the problem. We need to start changing up.
Like
because
even when
it's
you,
not working.
yeah, even when you were all over us, we managed to get a
The-
goal because of your
the one,
left back.
literally every goal we've conceded, like in the last few goals we've conceded, all came from the same, almost an identical passage of play. At least I know the Dubravka slip again. The ball came over they win the ball back off Almiron and switch it, and they just play a one-on-one with Burn. It's literally. It's like an identical goal. It's like I know what's going to happen when watching us. It's just the same repetitive shit. Almiron turns around, misplays the pass or does something wrong, switched it against Burn, one-on-one. Burn loses the 1v1, a pullback.
I don't think Eddie's confident in Tino though.
I
Tino
don't
comes
understand
on.
why.
Tino comes on, makes
It's
a difference.
ridiculous.
How's he
Damn it.
confident in Dan Burn?
But
as
yeah,
well?
well, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Livramento is
But he doesn't
like one of the most promising young fullbacks in the world, and I'm not even just saying this because I'm a Newcastle fan. He probably is. His attributes is unbelievable. Yet he gets picked behind Burton, who was an average centre back at best. Something behind me there, Cam.
No. Sorry. Man.
He's reading a sign.
Yeah, no, it's the same in the door. I was just sorry. I was listening though.
It is unreal though that it takes Matt Ritchie to come on in the 92nd minute to.
Also, the goal's
salvage
lucky
point.
because he cocked up
Oh
his
yeah,
head.
oh yeah.
Why, I don't know why he didn't just put it in. It looked like he tried to nod it down for whoever was there, and he got lucky. He came back. I don't know why he didn't just nod it in the first time. But
There was no one really that impressive. Gordon was decent up front. He just was a bit of a handful when he was going in behind. But the issue is we had no one playing any passes except for Miley.
And I do love a
My-
Matt Ritchie celebration though.
Oh, the corner
Bruce
flag.
in the
I'm
book.
so glad I got it. Was his first goal in 4 years, you know.
Yeah.
4 years. His
Can it
last
be
goal
4
was-
years, man?
His first goal for us was at St James Park, in 4 years. The last one was the penalty against City under Rafa. That was his last
Bloody
goal
hell.
for us. No, sorry, no, it wasn't. It was the
sorry,
one against
I'm just-
Sheffield United.
Sorry.
It was the one against Sheffield United.
he scored a worldie against us for Bournemouth before. Unbelievable.
He
Like,
scored a
side
worldie
volley.
against Bournemouth. He loves a goal against Bournemouth, Matt Ritchie, considering he played there. But yeah, we shouldn't be relying on a 34-year-old
Do you remember that like,
do bits for
opening
us.
day of the season that Daniels scored a belter for Bournemouth
Yeah,
at
against
home?
Man City.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That's like a half volley, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was nuts.
Anyway.
A goal and assist for Slanky again.
He's on fire.
Aye.
I love Solanke. Just so good.
Big Dom.
So
And
He missed a couple of chances. I actually could have had a hat-trick.
I can't believe Semenyo's playing in the Premier League.
Good
I
player.
used to remember him playing at you lot.
He only played
Played
about
off
3
foot,
games
yeah.
and then lockdown happened, so
Um,
we never saw him.
he might have been at Bristol City when I went to watch Newcastle Bristol City. He might not have been. I don't
Probably
remember if he was there.
I know he
I
played
don't
for
remember if-
Bristol.
I know
He
he
only
played for
signed,
Bristol
he only
City.
signed for Bournemouth last, like,
I
start
don't
of
remember
last
if
season.
Yeah.
he would have been there or not, but every time I watch the menu, I think
Yeah.
he's a
Was
brilliant
it
player.
start last season or this season? It was this
Bournemouth.
season he signed for.
I can't remember.
Not last season.
I would have been
Yeah,
last season.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Bristol
he's in
City
the-
lost Alex Scott this season.
He's
as
in
well.
the. I tell you what, he was good when he came on.
Yeah, he's a good player.
The way he takes the ball, like it gets smashed into him first time. He just takes it like similar. Obviously not as good, but very similar to the way Foden takes the ball. Like he takes it with him. Like he doesn't take a touch and turn with it. He's gonna be some player in mind. I think he needs to just get into the first team. Or Lloyd Kelly impressed me for Bournemouth as well. He was quite good.
He's alright.
He was quite good. I found out he's on a free, and honestly, I wouldn't hate his depth because he can probably just do Dan Burns' role. He's a left-footed centre half who can play left back. I wouldn't mind him. Obviously, not better than Tino, but I think he's a good player. He's an
We'll
okay
just
player.
sign a left back.
No, because the way we play him, we play with we play with a back three when we build up. That's why Burn is a left centre half. We have Botman in the middle of it, Burn on the left, Shah on the right. That's why I've always said Max Kilman for us will be unreal, and that's why Tino doesn't start. It's just stylistically, it's just the way we play. We build up in a 3-2-4-1, 3-2-5. Well, similar to what City try to do. Especially recently, we've got Trippier and Miley sitting. Then Bruno's further forward, but we don't have. Tino can't play as a left centre half, so that's literally why he doesn't. If not, you lose so much defensively, but you also lose so much defensively with Dan Burn. That's the mind. What I think that's the thing. The issue Eddie has is he changes his entire style for Tino, but if not, you have Dan Burn, and I'd rather Tino at least has recovery.
Are you two close personal friends with Eddie and Tino, by the way?
I call him.
What do you
Tino.
mean, you two?
I
You've
call him
both
Tino.
done it. You've said Eddie
Yeah.
and Tino.
I don't know why I call him Tino, but Eddie.
Surely it's Howe and
like,
Livermore.
I know he's sacked now, and we'll get on to it.
Michael.
It's like him calling him Michael Beale, Michael,
No,
because I don't
or me
call
going Unai.
I don't call him.
No, I
Paolo.
wouldn't say I would say.
I'd say Tino.
You've already said
No,
it.
but in
Yeah,
all
no,
fairness,
but I
think-
wouldn't go around going, oh, Livermore. No, I would
Nah,
say
nah,
Tino.
and Eddie, I just
Tino's
call him
more,
Eddie. I don't
Tino's
know.
more acceptable because like Livermore's a long name, but Eddie, why call him Eddie? You
it's
don't
just
know.
I
that
know,
guy.
yeah, but I don't want to call him How.
Why? How? What's his name?
I know, but I prefer calling him Eddie.
Anyway,
alright.
moving on.
We've talked about Newcastle for a while.
Villa win away from home.
Yeah, good result for
I'm,
Unai. Good result for Mark.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It was all for his hairline as well.
Everyone
It was
chatting
fake.
shit.
I was devastated.
No!
I was watching match of the day and
Yeah.
he still got his full
What?
head
Did
of
you
hair.
not know it was fake?
I thought he shaved
Oh
his
my
head.
God.
I thought that's what happened when you
Literally,
manage Ollie Watkins.
So Rob put a photo into the group chat of
shaved his head.
this edited photo of
You
Unai Emery in a
bastard.
press
Try and find it and
conference.
get it in. Put it
But
in.
Yeah.
literally, in the photo you've sent, in the bottom corner it says face up.
Oh shit!
How did
I
you-
just thought he shaved his head.
No,
That's all
no.
I thought it was. But
No, it was-
I just thought
face
that's
up.
what Ollie Watkins
I was
does to a
watching
man.
match of the day and I was devastated to see still had his full
You
head of hair.
bastard!
That's what Villa
Ah.
does to play. Just a
But
man.
yeah,
That's what
anyway,
Villa does.
everyone chatting shit they were on this bad run, saying that we're
Good
going to
result.
go on a
Very good
massive
result.
decline and then we're back top four
I
because
didn't
Spurs
Well done.
lose.
Didn't you beat spineless Fulham?
Spineless
Yeah,
for
they're,
them.
they're
He
doing
called
well.
them- He called them
They
spineless.
beat yours.
Yeah.
Did that?
That's what I'm trying. I didn't want to say no, they didn't, but in case they did, but I'm pretty
Nah,
sure
he's
they
beat- he's
didn't
beat them in
beat.
the cup.
Because
didn't
Raul Jimenez got sent off early, didn't he?
I,
He nearly killed
I was,
somebody.
yeah, Miley's got. Yeah,
Yeah,
well
anyway,
done. You's beat
And we
Fulham.
actually played quite well as
Good
well.
result. Fulham's
Jacob,
got least
Jacob
best
Ramsey
It is.
had a really good game.
Oh,
Obviously,
oh.
Watkins got a double. So yeah, he's doing well for himself.
Yeah. I mean, you just made it a bit awkward when they pulled one back.
Yeah,
but
But
Joe, what is-
to be fair, with that defence, we were always going to make it awkward.
In all fairness, one of Watkins' finishes was fucking unreal. I don't know if it was. I can't
both
remember
his
if it was
finishes
the
were
first
quite
Yeah,
good.
they
The,
were.
One of them
the
was
second one where he like
really
drove
good.
it past the keeper.
Yeah, it was like I love when it gets drilled.
when you have
Pause.
three left-footed players in defence, you're going to have issues. Like we had
Yeah.
Torres, Longley, and Moreno.
But
all in
I think
defence.
you needed that result after a couple of.
Yeah.
Couple
Who
of
have you
bad
got
results.
next?
I don't know actually.
Just-
Mind blank.
So I think good result after the Man U defeat.
But yeah, we're struggling with injuries at the moment. We've got 3 players out with ACL injuries: Kamara, Buendia, and Mings.
Yeah, that's rough.
That
All
Kamara
out for
one's
the
a big one.
season. And then obviously Torres only just come back for this Fulham game that we won, and Digne was on the bench.
Does
And yeah, Ramsey's only just come back from like a bit of a long-term injury as well.
I swear Unai Emery has a track record with players getting ACL injuries. I remember there was quite a few. Santi Cazorla had one at Arsenal.
Santi Cazorla was
Santi
always...
Yeah, but he was old
Santi Cazorla
when Unai was there, no?
Santi Cazorla nearly lost his foot.
I can't remember if Cazorla had it under Unai Emery though. I swear.
Yeah, it's not Unai Emery's fault.
In all fairness, I did see something
just
before
goes
as
on
well
side.
where it was there's a few where he was at Sevilla. There was quite a few had ACL injuries. Like he must just like fucking boot the kneecaps in. I reckon.
I think that's the punishment when you lost a couple of games.
When you lost a couple of games, he takes a
Oh, fuck
fucking
me, that
stab.
was harsh on Buendia and Mings in pre-season like then.
He's setting his example early.
Mings wasn't pre-season, was it?
First game.
First game.
wasn't
Pre-season,
Isaac decided to send him
Buendia's
to the group.
pre-season,
Isaac, I love Buendia as well. You know, he's such a good player.
He's a
when you
great
messaged the group, I totally forgot he existed.
great
I was like,
player.
"Can't wait there."
He just
That's what I mean. Like our squad
You don't
is
really
great,
have it
but
like somebody. I was gonna say you don't really have somebody like him, but you do actually. You've got Beale and
yeah.
but Buendia like.
But then
he's more
Buendia is
tricky
right
in that,
footed.
yeah.
He can play. He can do what Bailey and Diaby do, but on the left,
Yeah.
which is what we're
He's a
desperate
good
for.
player,
at the
Buendia.
moment.
It's a big miss that.
is that
But-
his second big injury as well, Buendia? I swear he had a big injury a couple of years back
I
as well
don't
when he
know.
was at Norwich. Because did the Arsenal deal not fall through because he had like a 4 or 5 month injury there?
I don't know. I don't know
He
if the
was meant to go
Arsenal
at
deal
Arsenal.
just never happened
Or,
for
or,
whatever
or
reason.
did
I
the
don't know.
or it might have been, I thought maybe I'm wrong, but I swear he's had 2 big injuries. But
But the positive signs is that Jacob Ramsey's looking like really established.
when I was
himself
watching the
now.
highlights, he looked good.
Good player.
He looked
Good player.
good.
He had a really good game against Man United, even though we lost, and he made a really big impact against Fulham as well. So he's starting to really like find his form in the Villa side for once.
Yeah, good player.
Moving on.
Go on.
Nottingham Forest beating West Ham.
Honestly,
2-0.
the game's dead, but Calvin Phillips, you are fantastic, mate. You are
We
brilliant.
had a massive back and forth, me and Rob.
I didn't
in
see
the
it
group
right now,
chat.
by the way. What I said in the group chat was Calvin Phillips at Leeds was genuinely a quality player, which he was.
Yeah.
And then moved to
Yeah.
City, didn't play. And then moved to West Ham, and I said, you can't judge him yet because he hasn't played football. He's had 2 stinkers, came off the bench while being 5-0 down, and then got sent off. Like, and do you know what as well? He'll still start for England, but the game's the game.
I thought he, I'm not saying that he was bad at Leeds, but I didn't think he was Man City good at Leeds.
No,
He was good at Leeds.
He
but
was pretty
The
good
Man
at
City
Leeds.
move was always a weird one because it was like.
Man
you really
City's
get
a
in.
kind of that. There's a good players, then there's like the Man City.
But then
level.
also I was talking about this. I can't remember. I was talking about it with my mates, I think. I was saying like when people say like, oh, so why has he gone there if he knew he wasn't gonna play? He'd have probably backed himself to think I can get in that City squad,
Yeah.
and he's probably gone there and just found he couldn't
He
quite.
probably saw like, oh, that they don't have how many holding midfielders they have outside of Rodri.
Yeah.
And,
I think that
and then he
when-
ended up getting picked over as Stones got played in that
I
role.
think
over.
I think where he is now is what his level is, like mid-table sort of team.
Realistically, I
Yeah,
think this is probably a good move from.
I think European-
but he's just had a shocker of a
Yeah,
start.
he has had a shot at the start. I
But
think
West Ham
he'll.
are struggling. They're really struggling the last 2
the
games.
form's horrible, the football horrible. I
Big
hate
win for
watching them
Forest
play.
as well. Big win for
Do you know-
Forest.
Yeah,
when
massive.
you look at the players West Ham have, like on paper, you think that, and when you watch all the players individually, you think they play a proper high attacking, free flowing football. Kudus, Paqueta, argue Bowen, Alvarez.
Paqueta's injured though, isn't he?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
argue
I-
they should be any higher than they should be though. For
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't-
squad they would.
Do you not think
But
that
the start of the season-
Kudus could? Kudus could play at least.
No,
for
yeah, I'm
Champions
not
League.
He's saying like the league
yeah.
position's probably.
As,
Oh,
as a squad, I think that.
yeah, but
I
But that's
wouldn't
because
argue.
to start the season
Well,
really
West
well.
Ham
I think-
sitting,
I think
yeah.
I just-
West Ham sitting 9th now, and
I
Nottingham
think
Forest
that's
are now
about
4
right.
points
I don't
clear
know. I
out of the
think they've got some
relegation
good
zone.
players. They've got some shit as well, though. I guess like
They have.
the mix in.
The squad is like they've got no number 9.
Yeah,
Antonio's
that's a big
past.
thing.
He's nowhere near good enough.
And even when,
Danny
even when he
Ings-
was at his prime,
is
Antonio
no
wasn't
good,
clinical,
like,
was he?
yeah.
Wasn't good prolific.
I thought that Scamaca was going to come good for them, but he couldn't hit
They've,
the ground.
they've just got no number 9 to score them goals. Like they can create all they want, but to have Antonio and Danny Ings as your options is just dreadful.
Danny Ings.
Like
what a
that's
player.
like relegation.
Danny Ings like 5 years ago maybe.
Danny Ings at Southampton, where he was banging in 20
Lockdown
goals.
Danny Ings, where he scored loads.
But he was only good at Southampton and Burnley.
Yeah.
He was okay at us, but he was very hot or cold.
Didn't really play at Liverpool.
I mean, the only good thing he really did for us was his overhead kick against you lot.
That was a good goal.
It was a very good goal. That was a few.
But yeah, I mean, good result for Forest. They needed that 'cause I don't think they'd won this year yet. So they needed that. Puts a bit of gap between them and the bottom 3.
Can we just talk about Nottingham Forest hiring fucking Mark Clattenburg?
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know why.
What's his job?
To
tell them you've been hard done by
explain
there.
to explain the referee's decisions, basically.
I think it'll
I
be
have
something to
not
do
seen
with
this.
make.
You've not seen this?
Yeah,
Nottingham
I've
Forest
seen
have
it.
hired Mark Clattenburg
as like a refereeing
Mark
Mark
advisor.
Clattenburg, as in Mark Clattenburg, the referee
Yeah,
that
the-
was doing
the
the
ex-referee.
Gladiator show on ITV.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Hired him to be like
Jesus.
A referee
a
advisor.
referee, but even if he advised them, yeah, he got a bad decision now.
Yeah.
So that's his job.
That's his
Yeah,
job.
is
He's
this-
getting,
I
he's
think-
getting paid to say it would
His
be more
job
done by
is
the...
to, after the game, explain the referee's decisions to the squad.
Is that what his job is? I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be like, while on the training pitch,
No,
show
it's just-
like
No,
what
no.
will go and what won't go
No.
if the fouls like I don't know. I thought maybe there was
mate.
something.
Nah, just
Imagine getting
consult.
paid to do that.
What the fuck?
But that's.
Getting paid to go. Yeah, it was a foul.
Did you see the Gary Neville clip?
Yeah,
talking
Neville
about
hit the nail on there.
He
Face
did,
of what
yeah.
he's doing.
Like there's being salty and being like a bit angry about your decisions, but then to go and hire a referee or an ex-referee, sorry, to explain the decisions to you.
I think if any of the
It's just
decisions
like,
before
what?
was bad. Maybe we did.
Man, did you see Forrest should have had a penalty? I don't know why
Yeah.
it wasn't. When it was Williams ran through and like he got trod on his foot and they just didn't get one.
I've heard Mike Dean's going to Newcastle as well.
He's on Sky Sports. Explain the
Ah,
decisions.
Mike's
for fuck's sake.
getting the big bucks on Sky Sports.
Moving on.
Dino.
Wolves beating Tottenham 2-1.
Shock, to be honest.
Very good result for Wolves.
Yeah.
But also,
A very good result for Villa as
Yeah, I
well.
was just about to say. But thank you for our rivals for.
But
giving us top
outside of
four again.
Tottenham's 11 with a couple of injuries, Tottenham just aren't the same team because Ange can't play the football he wants to play with Ben Davies and Emerson
Yeah.
Royale.
Other than the fullbacks, they had a pretty strong team out though.
I was scrolling through Twitter and a lot of them, because I didn't watch the full 90, a lot of them were complaining about Son. Apparently Son was like really bad, which is like, how can you complain about Son? Because I think Son's brilliant, but I guess everyone can have bad games.
Who scored for Wolves?
João
João
Gomez
Gomez,
got a brace. His header was unreal, by the way,
Yeah,
off the
that's good,
corner. Header was unbelievable.
Kulusevski got a decent goal, the equaliser, and then Joe Gomez got the winner. But yeah, I mean, I didn't say that coming. I had Tottenham to win, but
I had Tottenham to
Yeah, but-
dominate because I thought it was going to be because Wolves play good football, so I thought it was going to be like a football and like a
Yeah.
game of like I don't know,
Like
quick
open
passing,
and that
yeah,
would suit
open,
Tottenham, but-
and I thought, yeah, exactly. That was my thought process.
Gary O'Neill's doing a good job there.
Really good job. I bet everything worked out perfectly within Wolves and Bournemouth. They sacked O'Neill. O'Neill went to Bournemouth. Sacked O'Neill. Sorry, and O'Neill went to Wolves, and Iraola went in. It's going well for them. By the way, as well, just before we move on to the next one, Pedro Neto is unbelievable when he's fully fit.
Yeah, it's good.
He-
Yeah,
on- against
we
Tottenham,
spoke
honestly.
about him loads on this podcast.
Honestly,
He's
but I think I'm in love with him.
To be fair-
I genuinely think I love him.
I'm surprised he didn't make any of our underrated 11s.
He didn't make underrated because I think I overrate him. I make out as if he's the best thing in the world.
He's been injured a lot, hasn't he? And
Yeah,
so
very
That's
injured.
the
if he can
thing.
stay fit.
Fully
I
fit,
think
he's
he's
one
a
of-
perfect Man United player, mate.
Fully fit, I think he's one of the best wingers in the league. I'll
I
say
mean,
it. Fully fit,
to-
I think there's not many
He's
better.
the perfect replacement for Anthony
Yeah.
for
Well,
United.
I
that's
think
the thing,
I'm the perfect
Yeah,
replacement for Anthony.
everyone-
Mark can do the
At the
anti-spin,
moment,
man.
United have like quite a nice settle front three, but before they did that, I was thinking Pedro Neto, if he could stay fit, would be perfect for that
Yeah.
right hand side.
Neto, Hoyland, Rashford,
Yeah.
Fernandez, Mainu,
We'll
Casemiro.
get on to United because
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're
there's something I need to
looking
mention
really
about
good.
United actually, but we'll go on to the next one.
Next one is Man City Chelsea 1-1.
We watched the
that
second
had
half
a
in the
draw
pub,
written
and
all over that bloody game.
That's
Yeah.
a hell of a result for Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
well, Liverpool are now 2 points ahead of Arsenal and 4.
I know
ahead
that
of
Man City have still got a game in hand, so Man City
That's-
could
yeah,
go.
So Man City play.
Yeah.
But then
Brentford,
Liverpool
and
But
then-
Liverpool play tomorrow
yeah.
against Luton.
all me and him watched in the pub was City just absolutely
it was
smashed
awful.
Chelsea for 45 minutes for the second half.
But then,
and I
even,
didn't watch
even,
the first
then,
'cause I was on a train,
even
so-
then, when Chelsea had a couple of moments, I think it was offside, I think, but that was a moment. And
Yeah.
then Sterling had another one where Edison saved it.
Edison saved it, yeah.
And that also might have been touch and go or offside, but yeah, I mean, good result for Chelsea, good result for Arsenal and Liverpool.
Haaland could have won them the game though.
Haaland missed
Haaland could have won
three
them.
or
four
Haaland should
chances.
have won them the game. You'd bet on Haaland to score in them situations,
Yeah.
but like we were saying, he misses a lot of chances.
He does miss
because you
chances,
see
yeah.
how many he scores in the highlights. Because and then, but when you actually watch a full 90, he isn't actually. This is gonna sound mental. He doesn't score every chance. He isn't.
No, he does miss
He isn't the
chances,
more.
yeah.
He's not even one of the most. Nah, he probably is, but he's not the most clinical striker in the league. I'm talking clinical.
Probably not. No,
Nah.
not this season. He's probably not.
Like he probably has maybe third or fourth in terms of conversion rate. If I
Then-
had to take a guess.
Then again, I think if you stick any striker in that City team, they're going to miss most of the chances they take
Yeah,
because
you get that many.
loads of chances
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in that City team.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
He is brilliant,
It's
by the
ridiculous
way,
to criticise Haaland when he's been that good, but it's just he does actually miss chances.
he
It's
misses
just-
quite a lot.
He's that good at getting in the positions and being that powerful. He gets more
You can
chances.
some,
so-
He is
some
human.
games where you
Yeah.
can see him have 6 or 7 shots in a game,
But
and he's obviously going to get 2.
He is
because
only,
he's still
he is
new.
like you say, he is only human. He will miss chances.
Yeah.
But yeah, hell of a result for Chelsea. Poor result for City. I thought they would have won that, but again.
Rodri seems to be
Yeah.
such a clutch player for them. Though. Obviously, I can't speak highly enough about Rodri, but anytime they need a goal, Rodri just comes through. Champions League final. There was Luton at the start of the Sheffield United. Sorry, not Luton.
He scores loads of important goals.
Yeah, he's just a big game player. One of the best the Premier League's ever seen. Next one.
Another game with another high-scoring game. 5-0 Brighton. Sheffield United going down to 10.
Honestly, how was Mason Holgate's challenge a red card? Honestly, outrageous.
How was it a red card?
How was it a red card? Honestly, the game's gone. I think it was a fucking brilliant challenge.
Also,
if in doubt.
Mason Holgate is so bad.
Yeah,
Why
he
is he
is
playing in the
dreadful.
Premier League?
I don't know how. I literally
Did he-
do not know how
He couldn't
is
get in the
the Prem.
Southampton team because he was crap.
Nope.
And then he got
sold by
recalled. And
Same with Tom Davies.
Tom
Have you seen his trim?
His trim is diabolical.
Chuck Liddell.
Tom Davies and Mason Holgate are genuine. Sheffield United look at their team and they go, "All right, Tom Davies, you're gonna start. Mason Holgate, you're gonna start." If I was like,
If I was playing
if I was playing in that team, I'm obviously then they'd be complaining about me. But if I was a pro playing in that team, I'd be looking like, "What the fuck?" Because Mason Holgate.
I'm not getting on the
In
base.
all fairness, though, I'd do the same if I had to Mark Matoma. I'd just kick the cunt.
Mason Holgate is
He's
just
quality.
that
He's
tackle.
quality.
That tackle, like, what is he even trying to do?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is when
There's
you
no
watch it?
ball
Do you know when you
trying to
watch
be
it like as it's on telly? It didn't look that bad.
It looked pretty bad.
Not when you were watching it. Not the replays.
It didn't
like,
look
as a live
that
look,
bad.
It looked all right.
Also,
Okay.
what's the ref doing when he booked him?
The ref was standing like where the camera was, sort of thing. So I can understand. But then when you've looked at that, how high the challenge
It's
is.
a horrific tackle. It's like, I don't know, it's pathetic. It's actually embarrassing from Holgate. 13 minutes into a game to put your team down to 10 men like that. It's really bad.
Nah, it is.
And then
terrible.
Brighton, to be fair, just did what they had to do. They battered them.
I've
But,
got a. I know points wise they're not, but watching them play, are Sheffield United one of the worst teams in Premier League history? Yes, I know they might not be
Probably.
the lowest points, but I think they could be bottom three
Yeah,
of all
probably.
time. Because Burnley, I know the Premier League's actually outside of Burnley is quite a high standard this year, but they are like, I feel like that team would not win the championship or at least finish top 6 in the championship.
What team?
Sheffield United.
Well, it did last year.
No, I know, but exactly. But the worst now. No. They
They're
lost.
not worse
They lost
now,
Ilya
They
Ndiaye.
lost Njai and they lost
Sanderberg.
Sanderberg is not that good.
Ilya Ndiaye was.
But
Well, he
then
was
they
good.
signed Gustavo Hamer and
Yeah, true. They signed
Cameron
him.
Archer.
I
who
know.
scored loads in the championship.
Like if that's the standard, what's going up in the championship, I'm worried about like how bad the championship.
Yeah, but
will
it's
fit
different because why the
fair
way
in
they
future
did it?
years.
Why, when you go up, do you sell Ilman and Jai, who's your best player? You sold Sanderberger, who I don't rate him that much, but
To a relegation
yeah,
rival.
to a relegation rival. Then they went and they've signed like lads like Mason
Tom
Holgate,
Davies,
Tom Davies. Like,
It's
a
poor
stupid way of going
decisions
about
that
it.
have.
Sacking
put them where they
Heckingbottom to get Chris Wilder. You know what I mean?
Do you know, I
What's the
feel
point?
quite bad for the keeper though.
He does make some saves.
Because
Foderingham.
I'll tell you what about Foderingham, when you watch him, he probably, if it's not for Foderingham and they have a different keeper, I think some of their games could be 10-11-0. Because
he does make some saves.
against us, when we put ear past them, he was their best player. He was genuinely their best player when we beat them 8-0. Sorry, it's like, but Sheffield United are
So bad.
washed.
So
Have they
bad.
beat Derby's point record now? Though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got
they're
13.
They've got 13 points now.
What a team.
That's how
Them and
bad
Burnley are
Derby
sitting
were.
on
They got
13.
11.
Yeah, I would have loved to watch
They're
that.
going to beat Sunderland that time we got 15.
Yeah.
They'll probably get past that. Well,
15. Nothing I like.
no, that bad. I don't know what the fixtures are like. What we've got left.
Moving on. Man
got
United
football.
picking up points away, beating Luton 2-1.
Good result. They were excellent for
Tough place
15
to
minutes.
go,
And
isn't
then,
it?
They made it so much harder for
yeah,
themselves than it
they were
should have been.
excellent for 15 minutes, and then they just were sloppy.
Also, that ball by Onana, was it to Anthony? Oh my, I might have been
Well,
Hoyland.
the
Oh
first
my
goal was
word.
was it Amari Bell's complete fault? Was it
Yeah,
Amari
it
Bell?
was.
who
It
just-
was. He cocked up his back pass,
Yeah.
and obviously Hoyland took it well.
Yeah. He's looking like an absolute.
Looked like a good player now,
yeah.
yeah.
Very
If
good player.
one-on-one, every striker in the Premier League, I don't know how many more I trust more than Hoyland. You know, he seems to be so clinical. Like
He's just
he
confident
seems
now.
to-
Like
yeah.
he's on that run
He
where
just
he's got
seems
that
to.
confidence.
He's a like Atalanta. I watched him a little bit at Atalanta, but not loads. He was never a goal scorer. He was a handful, but he was never a clinical player. And it seems like that's what he's became. And he's a handful. I bet he's horrible defending games.
He's a really good player. I mean, and then Kobe Mainoo was so good.
Oh,
He
yeah.
like
Outrageous.
He like not embarrassed Casemiro, but he's playing alongside Casemiro, and he looked 10 times the player
Yeah,
of Casemiro.
it looks like Mainoo's the 5
Yeah.
times Champions League winner.
So he was so good, and I mean they made it hard for themselves by conceding after the second, and to be fair to Luton, they put pressure on, but to give United a bit of credit, lots of teams have gone there and struggled this season, so
Newcastle.
at the end of the day, it's a good result.
It's actually a hard place to go, to be fair.
Yeah, City only won by 1 goal, I
Sheffield
think.
United won.
Chelsea almost coughed up a 3-goal lead.
Sheffield United won.
Sheffield
Sheffield
United
United
won,
won.
yeah.
But it's different though. It's like, I seen Rob Edwards' interview, he said those kind of games against Man United almost suit them more
Yeah.
because they have less of the ball. Against Sheffield United, they had 60% of the ball. They're not used to it. They don't.
They're like,
know
what
how-
am I doing with the
Yeah.
ball here?
It's just not how
Like,
they
it's
play.
just, yeah, it's
So
just.
yeah, I mean, a good result for United. Puts them back in contention at the top 4, top 5.
Also, I don't get how people are blaming Onana for the goal, though.
I do.
put it in the group chat. Really?
Come sprinting out like an idiot.
He's fine.
That's Onana for you, isn't it?
Nah, the ball, Anthony, I think, I can't remember if it was to Anthony.
Anthony didn't come on.
Well, it might have been to Hoyland then, but I
Yeah.
can't remember who it was to. And he played it like, he played it through everybody, and it wasn't even in the air. Like, it was in the air, sorry, but it wasn't like above defenders' heads. And he split the entire team, and then whoever it was took a horrible touch, but honestly, the pass was like, it's something you'd say out fucking midfielder do. It was different level. I just wanted to
But
praise
I
that
don't
Onana's
need my
pass.
goalkeeper to do that.
I
I need
do.
him to make saves.
Fucking Onana.
And
I
not
mean,
make
good
sense.
goalkeeper
Decisions.
can do that, but he kind of makes saves. He's shit.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
not
him.
shit. He will.
I'm pretty sure
He
he
must
doesn't-
be a
he does-
decent keeper,
He
but-
has the best expected saves in the entire league, like for Man United this season. Like
What's that
no,
mean?
What do you mean?
like
For Man
no,
United?
is it expected?
For
No, no,
expected-
it's
Man United.
in the Premier League. Is it expected?
Expected saves would mean he's expecting to
No,
save.
Yeah.
no, it's not. Fucking let me pull it up. Yeah,
Is
I'll
it not
send
like
it
he's
to
got
you,
the
put it
worst
on, mate.
expected saves? Like he's not
I've
saving
got it in
stuff
me.
he should save.
I'm not
Is
making.
it?
I don't want to
No.
make an emergency call.
Huh?
It's in me- it's
What,
in
have you
me
got
camera.
Onana's phone number, have you?
No.
Ask him. Andre
Scale
Wise
of 1 to
and
10,
shit.
how shit are you?
It's the most goals prevented. Oh wait, that's a bronze medal. Next to it's third.
Oh,
God.
Also, I bet he.
No,
I
but
bet,
that's what it is.
but I bet individual errors he's made a few little better goals.
Yeah.
I've actually looked at individual errors.
So, yeah.
I'll-
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll show you
Onana's
what I
nothing
can,
to
because
say.
it's like, unless you can read from there.
Right.
But they're pretty much very, very impressive stats for a goalkeeper, and I just think he gets a bit overheated. My guy.
Anyway, yesterday's game. Everton Crystal Palace 1-1.
Oh, man.
Pretty-
I
pretty
think
naff game.
IU scored a worldie. He was correct about the underrated thing. IU
It's
is
like my little like
Uh,
Rashford thing on the metro.
And then.
yeah. I was like,
what was the other goal? Onana header.
I like him. Good player. And then Roy Hodgson's gone, and they got Glasner in. I don't know too much about him
Nah, it's an important
Actually-
appointment for Palace. Like, if they don't get this
Yeah.
right, it could
because
cost
they've
them.
got to try and save their season with a meh team when Eze and Elise is injured.
The problem is, I think, but not the problem. The good thing for Palace is there's probably 3 teams worse than them, in the fact that I think the bottom 2 are gone: Luton and Burnley,
Sheffield
Sheffield
United.
United and Burnley, and then it's Luton or Everton probably.
Yeah. I'd say
I
so.
think Everton will be able to grind enough results.
So do I.
I think it's between Luton and Palace.
I think Luton will go, and I think it'll be
Luton
tough
have
on
a game
them,
in hand as well, though.
Yeah.
That's
They're the best
tomorrow.
of the 3 to come up.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
well, it's
I'd love it
Liverpool.
for
Liverpool
I'd
tomorrow.
I want Luton to stay up. I want Palace to go. They've been in the Premier
Do you know what? I
League
do
now.
want Luton to stay up because I think they give the Premier League something so unique.
They give
I
it
don't know
something
why.
different.
I don't mind. I wouldn't mind them still.
They give it something different.
I much
and it's
prefer like Luton the style is to like a Brentford.
Yeah, but I'd rather Luton stay up than fucking Everton. Fuck me.
Nah, Everton are a proper football club. Though.
great. Everton
Yeah, but
should
they
be in
sh-
the Premier League.
Everton should always be in the Premier League. Luton,
They need to.
Luton know what they
Suffer
are.
relegation.
Clubs like Brentford annoy me.
We should have done that,
It's
you know. We
stupid.
should have done like our ideal Premier League.
Oh man, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, next week.
We actually should, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, there's so
fuck.
many. I see it all the
Gideon.
time. I mean, I always talk about with my Dannigans, but they're there on merit, and I'm like, I don't care.
Portsmouth.
Brighton, fuck off. Brentford, get lost. Palace,
Yeah.
bye.
All the
so
all
many
the
teams.
all the small London clubs.
There's so many teams that I'd be like.
And then like
leave.
you pull up.
Yeah.
Well, obviously we could all do a 20, and then obviously
You want-
you
you want
bring up you
Blackburn
bring up
back in.
Sunderland, you bring up Bolton maybe, you bring
Yeah.
up West Brom,
Portsmouth.
Birmingham.
Leeds.
Oh, we're doing that next. Oh, Leeds. Leeds.
So good. Where at the minute. Ryan's my gears.
The only championship fan here, by the way.
You know what? I don't mind being in the championship. I like it because
It is
it's
good, to be
exciting.
fair.
It's just, and it's pure jealousy. It's nothing else.
I'm putting heart
It just
into it.
annoys us. Clubs like Brentford get on my nerves, and I don't know why.
Speaking of Championship and Joe's beloved Sunderland, Michael Beale is no longer at the club.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I think he's
Bale's
probably
not
right.
on.
I think it was the correct thing to do before the damage got worse.
Was
Please.
it,
Why are you
was
sounding
it a
so
surprise?
serious now?
Please play the clip of last week where he said he's going to turn around.
Was
Just
it-
edit
I
it.
didn't say he was gonna turn around. I said he could. I said
He
he could
gets
start.
sacked less
Was,
than a
was
week
it a surprise though? I felt like it came out
It
of
was a
nowhere.
surprise, yeah.
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 everyone wanted him sacked pretty much, and
Yeah.
but it was a very much like it's the shortest reign in our history.
Yeah, I
Shorter-
felt like he
eight
came out of
shorter than
nowhere.
Canio,
I think it
you
was
know.
just the issues with the Trey Hume thing, and I think they've just gone. It's
Also,
it's
there's a
more
lot
risky
coming
to-
out now saying apparently the players didn't respond to him well. Apparently the players weren't happy because after a defeat, he had them training the next day and he had a day off. So like stuff like that. I
What a
mean,
knobhead.
you can't go, you've got to be a people person
Yeah, what?
to like, especially when you've got a young team like that.
Also, I've said a million times, I don't think the derby helped.
The derby didn't help.
I don't
The derby
think it
definitely
helped.
helped.
Because
But
I think that put him straight away under like a.
it did. It put him under pressure
Put
straight
a
away.
laser on his head straight away.
But
Is that what it's called? Yeah, laser.
Spotlight.
then we've also
Same
just
thing.
lost back to back to Huddersfield and Birmingham, who
Yeah.
were sitting about 20th.
I think
and
Birmingham are about
18th.
14. No,
Maybe now they are, but
Yeah.
the low in the league.
Can't believe you let Birmingham fucking beat you like.
So honestly, Birmingham was so bad as well. I can't even stress. If we were half decent, we could have been 4-0 up at half time.
Yeah.
They just kept passing the ball to us and they were off. And the only reason we scored is because Jack Clark's class. Passed it on. But it was the right decision for Beale to go. Now it's Dodds ball.
Yeah, is it Mike Dodds to the end of the
End of
season?
the season, yeah. And he's going to win the lot. Leicester haven't won the league yet.
If you go and beat them from now till the end of the
To be
season.
Still
fair,
haven't won out of work
quickly
out.
before we
If we
move-
won every game, we'd have 89 points or something. That
Quickly
wouldn't win the
before we
league.
move on, Leicester fucking lost to Middlesbrough.
They've done the double on
Yeah.
them. Middlesbrough, they've done
What
the
the
double.
fuck?
So strange.
And they're another one, the shit, Borough, and like they've picked up.
I couldn't believe that
picked up
one.
these
I'll
ro-
back them again
Borough,
as
honestly,
well.
they do it all the time. I was talking on the weekend, I was looking at teams to put on my bet, and I thought, I'm not going to put Leicester because Borough are just the kind of team. Like, they're so. The shit,
Borough are another
but
one of
they'll
them teams
randomly
where they're
beat.
better against better teams. Like they get results
Probably,
against
but
better
they just-
teams
We'll just randomly
because
get
they
a
actually
result
play
here and there.
football.
But they had a
So
good
weird.
cup run as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's probably a reason.
Yeah, and then they got absolutely fucking
And they
slaughtered by
got-
Chelsea.
As soon as
Yeah.
they played half decent side, they
Yeah.
got absolutely murdered.
But the championship's actually quite interesting to speak about because you have like Sheffield Wednesday beat Millwall.
Yeah, Chef Wed have given themselves a fighting chance.
Millwall are struggling.
Millwall
Millwall
could
are
go.
struggling.
They really could go.
Oh no! What they do? Millwall go down. They sign Matt Smith in League One. Then Matt Smith gets them double promoted. Then retires.
You're obsessed with Matt Smith. I think
I'm
it's
just,
it's
he
unhealthy.
returns to Millwall.
Yeah, I mean the
unhealthy.
championship. Rotherham are gone. I think
Yeah, they
Preston
they
are
lost to
doing well
Watford.
now. I swear they're
Rotherham
about
have got
eight.
the lowest points of anyone ever at this stage.
Oh, really?
They've got,
They're like the definition of a yo-yo
they've
club.
got 9. Yeah,
Like,
they're
they are actually-
a League One yo-yo and the Championship yo-yo that do it all the time.
Preston are doing all right. I swear.
I mean,
Preston drew 2-2
Mowbray has
with
got.
Blackburn.
Where's Birmingham? Birmingham are 15th still. Like,
But they're only what 6 points off Watford in 11th.
yeah, and then there's like a 3-point
Then the
gap to
3-point
us.
gap. It's crazy.
Preston are another weird one. Like the start of the season, if I look at the form at the start of the season, they won every game. So they beat us there,
Drew 2-2 with Salford.
beat Chef Wed, beat Swansea. They won all them games, and then look at the form. Like they just went to
They
shit.
just
But
capitulated.
they're actually recent. They're unbeaten in 4.
Am I seeing this right about? I'm looking at the fair results. Sheffield Wednesday beating Millwall 2-0 and went down to 10 men. Is that right at the end of the game?
I don't know about the red card.
Oh, was it right in the game?
Yeah, Millwall are rubbish.
I'm looking at them going,
Another team we didn't beat away from home, Millwall.
I
But
quite like Millwall.
the terrible
Oh,
this year.
why? I just think I'm mad at them.
They missed playoffs. They missed playoffs last season by like the last game when we snuck in, and but now they're really struggling. They've got this gaffer who's never had a job before.
Really?
Yeah, Joe Edwards, I think he's called.
I thought they made quite a few decent signings as well.
I don't even know who they signed. I can't remember. But
Yes.
yeah, they're really struggling, and I think the playoffs is tight, and like we've been so shit lately, and we're 4 points behind the playoffs. You know what I mean? Norwich, they're not that good.
I really
Oh,
want to,
good.
like, I
That's
know
not that
it's
good.
guaranteed to be Leicester and either one of Leeds or Southampton, but I really hope it's either Ipswich, West Brom, Coventry, Hull, Preston,
anyone
or
else in the
even,
Championship.
honestly, or even, I'm just naming the ones that I thought,
Oh,
even
right.
Sunderland. At this point, I said to Joe the other day, I wouldn't mind if someone go up at this point.
I think-
It's been funny, but
I think at the
it'd
moment
be fun to batter them
the
twice.
top 6, I think they're the favourites to stay the top 6. You know,
I-
Coventry are on excellent form.
Could you not say Hull?
Hull, I don't rate them. I really don't. I think they get spoken about a bit highly. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
don't. I like that Carlos Corberán for West Ham, mind.
Yeah,
West Ham,
Brom's
Brom,
really
sorry.
good manager.
Yeah,
really good manager.
he could. If he doesn't go up, I wouldn't be surprised if he potentially could see
a
himself
job.
in a Premier League job
maybe.
or a broad job. Because
Do you not think your squad is definitely good enough to be pushing
I don't know.
for
There's
promotion? then?
holes in our squad. There's like we haven't got a centre forward.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. If you have a centre forward who scores you 15 to 20 goals, it's half the battle. We're probably missing a really good centre midfielder to play alongside Dan Neil.
Do you know who you should sign? Clark Harris from Peterborough.
He's ancient now, though. He's about 31, I think.
I
He's
think that's
fucking
why
good.
Gale's gone to Derby, by the way.
Yeah.
He went to Derby.
He's all over the place in the Championship. He is.
He is.
He's
He's
been at
one
like West
now,
Brom,
yeah.
Stoke.
But the thing is, though, I was looking at the squads in the Championship the other day, and maybe it's because I hear more about, because I've got Sunderland mates, and I don't have like West Brom fans as mates or Coventry fans. But what I hear, and I looked at the squad, Sunderland have a better squad than like West Brom
Yeah.
and Coventry
I
and
think
Norwich.
what
I
they
think
have-
Coventry have more unbelievable players, especially one of the fullbacks.
I don't
and
think so. I think
O'Hare.
it's actually the opposite. Them squads around us have more well-rounded squads. Where
Oh,
we've
really?
got some really good individuals. I think like Jack Clark, for me, is the best player in the division. Dan Neil's brilliant. I think.
But you think Jack Clark's better than like Dewsbury Hall and
Well, I
Somerville?
don't know, but put
Dewsbury
it
Hall and
this way, I
Somerville.
wouldn't swap them. If someone said I'll give you Somerville for Clark, I would say no,
Really?
no thanks, I'll have Jack Clark.
That's Somerville's some player.
He's a really-
like
really good player.
Wilfred Nont was on fire at the minute. I swear.
Yeah, but he's only just started being on fire.
Yeah,
He
but
couldn't get in the team till a couple of months
he
ago.
actually could be bothered to play, couldn't he? Do you
I
think
think so.
Sunderland will go?
No, I don't.
Do you
Do you think
they-
you got playoffs? Yeah.
No. I think we've got a chance because you've always got a chance when you're in and around it. And I didn't think we'd get in the playoffs last year. And I hope I'm wrong, but I think
Sometimes a team just
4
comes
points.
in with a few
4
games.
points, it's nothing
4
really.
points at the minute.
But
4 points in 3 games. That's
Sunderland's
all
sitting on 47 points and Coventry sitting on 50
I'd love to be proved wrong. I just think we're a little bit light in certain areas where we need to strengthen. And then next summer's a really interesting one. Be a new gaffer. Jack Clark will be off. Dan Ball will probably be off. Dan Neil will probably be off. Got to sign in a lot of players. So that'll be interesting.
It'll be a fun transfer window. Be a Sunderland fan.
Full ground.
Should we accelerate through the topics now?
Well,
Feel
that
like we're,
pretty much is the topics.
Oh,
we've
Also,
talked pretty much
I'm
about
pretty
everything.
sure he showed me something. Mbappe has now gone to Real Madrid.
Yes,
it looks
Mbappe
like
is apparently
confirmed,
saying a
like,
5-year.
pretty much
they're
here we
they're
go.
just waiting to confirm it until PSG physically
Yeah,
can't play Madrid
so
in the
which
Champions
is
League.
that Real Madrid team's going to be an absolute outrage.
I'm not disappointed he's gone to Madrid, but I would have liked to see him go to the Premier League.
Premier
I'd
League.
love that.
But the thought of watching Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Bellingham,
Yeah.
Valverde, Tchouaméni,
I just hope we don't get
Camavinga.
another bloody Mbappe Messi Neymar where it just didn't really work.
I think Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo work. Rodrigo's work rate's like that. Rodrigo runs like
I
fuck.
think that's gonna. Is that not going to be him out the team, maybe?
Nah,
They'll
Mbappe
play-
will
they'll
be.
play
I'd
Rodrigo
say
off the
Mbappe
right,
up
and
front,
Mbappe will
yeah.
play as the 9, then Bellingham's just. Then the thing is as well,
Yeah, but I
Mbappe's
mean,
going to
get rid
go
of
and he's not even
Hosselu.
going to be the best player. That.
Well,
Get rid of Hosselu, that's
the thing
absolutely
that
That was
happened
meant to be my-
is
Imagine doing
Mbappe
that.
will start at the striker, but they'll probably the 3 up front will probably
they'll
just
just
switch
switch,
between
yeah.
them
And then
because
with Bellingham
Bellingham
just
will
sitting
just
behind.
yeah.
But in all fairness, when you've actually
That's
watched
an
Real
attack.
Madrid, people call Bellingham a midfielder. That boy does not play midfield. He's a strike. He playing
Well, he
as a
does
He
everything.
does play midfield.
He does
Yeah, but
everything.
he's
He plays the height.
everywhere he operates as a 9.
Yeah, but he
And-
tracks back as well.
but by the way, that's what's slating him. That is saying he is fucking different. That
Yeah,
boy is
but
different. But he's got a
Real
Ballon
Madrid
d'Or.
with Mbappe, Jesus.
Imagine Mbappe, Vinicius,
They've-
Rodrigo running
They've
at
not
you.
even got. They've
What
not
do
even
they
got
have
bad
that's
defense.
not like unbelievable? They've got a really good goalie.
I'd say right
Courtois.
back.
Courtois when he's fit.
Maybe,
Carvajal's
Carvajal's
getting a bit
still
old.
got
a
an
bit old.
But yeah,
Right back is the
Courtois when
only
he's
thing.
fit's one of the best keepers in the world.
Yeah,
The
the-
two, I think
Militao and
Rudiger's
Rudiger.
okay.
The
Well,
centre-halves
he's
could be
okay, he's
better.
excellent, but yeah.
Oh, apparently they agreed about
Alphonso
agree a
Davies,
field for
yeah.
Alfonso Davies, so it'll be
Yeah, yeah, I heard
Davies,
that.
Rudiger.
Also, how can they do that with financial fair play?
Militao.
How are they doing all this?
I don't know
yeah,
if
who have they
it
sold?
is it different
Nobody.
in Spain.
Maybe it's because Modric and Kroos are both out of contract in the summer. Though,
Yeah, but
aren't
then
they? And
also a
that's
few years
big
ago-
cut off the
But
way.
it's not like they went a while without making any big signings. Like,
Yeah, but
do it every year.
apparently Modric is going to be let go, but Toni Kroos is going to get an extra year
Yeah, I heard
extension.
Toni Kroos
Is
Kroos.
do you think Modric will retire?
I don't know.
I'd love him
Either
back in
that
the
or-
Premier League, and I could just
Nah,
see him
he'll,
back in.
he'll
I
just
think
go
he
back to
probably
like
is.
Croatia or
It's
something.
got to be like
Yeah.
a,
Or
I think it'll be
Saudi.
like a retirement
You'll
thing.
go-
like a
yeah.
Saudi.
The thing
Oh,
is,
yeah,
like,
sure.
he is one of the
Maybe
greatest
they
midfielders the
may
game's ever
even
seen.
go to the MLS.
Yeah, he won't go to a major league. I don't
No,
think
no.
it wouldn't make sense.
He probably signed for like Hajduk Split or something.
Yeah, I mean, how old is he now? 39,
Still playing the
38 or
Champions.
something?
Still playing the Champions League for a Croatian team.
Also, before I'm guessing we're going to do the quiz next. Did anyone know that Seko Fofana? Do you know the midfielder who played
Yeah,
for Lens? Did you
yeah.
know he used to play for Man City?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I only found this out the
Yeah,
other
but
day. I couldn't
did
believe
he
it.
play for Man
He
City?
played for the under-23s, but he was
Yeah.
on the bench once.
There's a few players that out, like Brahim Diaz.
Anderson Hall as
Who's,
well.
yeah,
When I mentioned
yeah.
I
what's
couldn't
it? Pedro Porro.
Also,
he was there.
Gabriel,
Yeah,
the
Douglas-
centre half,
Douglas
played for
Luiz.
Dynamo Zagreb. I couldn't believe it.
Douglas Luiz.
I found
Douglas Luiz, yeah.
Yeah.
Douglas Luiz is a Girona, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
On loan.
And then
City
he
have
just,
just brought
and then he
him
just
up,
ratted it out.
They had that Pablo Maffio as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
City.
it. Yeah, Pablo.
City have literally got like an empire.
Yeah.
Like so many teams.
He
and
also
that.
just bought
Istanbul,
Istanbul,
Besiktas.
yeah, however you
But Man
pronounce it.
City, the
Man City,
ownership.
like the own, not Man City. The
Yeah,
club.
yeah, but
they just bought the entire 11.
Yeah, so it's part of the City group now.
Because I didn't realise they have
hell.
about 11 clubs there.
Yeah, they've got
Oh,
so
yeah.
many.
They've got so
Yeah.
many. They've got, but they've only got one in every country. They're just
you
gonna
can,
get one.
Yeah,
that's all
you can only
And then you're just
can't
they're just gonna
buy
build a
one.
fucking.
That's what
Just
they've done.
no,
Well,
yeah,
what
they
it,
have.
what it is,
But it's
Man
gonna be bigger.
City's Man City's a team, and they're just the academies.
Yeah, that's what you think. Like I've always said, when Pep goes, will they go backwards? I just don't. Maybe they won't. You know.
They've got that much
I
money
think
and
they've
that much
created
strength
the
now.
greatest.
Any
like,
manager will go in there
force
and go,
football,
I
one of
want
the greatest
this.
forces.
He
Yeah,
gets
they'll
it.
get it.
I know like Barcelona was a force and Real Madrid was a force, but I think long run it's one of the greatest forces.
Literally,
football
a
scene.
manager will go in there and go, holy fuck, I've got everything. Like, I don't even need to ask for anything. There's everything at my disposal.
I'd just go in and sign like League Two players for the crap. Man. I'd go and sign some 18-year-old for like 20 million off a League
Yeah,
Two
but they
team,
wouldn't.
right?
They wouldn't let you do
And
that.
just
though.
go. I'd go and sign some like 18-year-old from Swindon Town, right? And then be like, this guy's gonna be the next Messi.
Because I bet Pep's not in charge of who he signs.
I think
No,
I
no,
think
I think
Pep
he
has
has-
to see it
he has
because
to say.
Have you ever seen
yeah.
the thing where Man City wanted KDB, Gundogan, and Sterling while Pep was a buying, and Pep comes in, 3 of his first signings, KDB, Gundogan, Sterling, because they were gonna buy them already to set up Pep, so they were already just gonna get them all in. And he was also linked with Gundogan and Sterling when he was a buying. Like Pep's always, you always can kind of tell who City's gonna
Well,
get. because
I'd imagine
of
Bayern
just
Munich would probably
players.
link with De
Good.
Bruyne at that point as well.
Yeah,
Probably
probably.
just sign all
Yeah.
the good
Maybe it
players,
was De
but-
Bruyne and Sterling, not.
Well,
No,
good-
Sterling was one. That might not be Gundogan. It might not be Gundogan. Right, I'm ready for the quiz.
Is everyone ready for the quiz?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry,
do
we
the quiz.
waffled.
We've
That
rambled
was
here,
that was
like.
quite fun.
Right, bit of an explanation. So,
Explanation.
explanation.
Explanation point.
First 10 questions
That's a
are just
throwback,
football based, so they're just normal questions. Answer, get a point.
Cheers, mate. This is
Okay.
a football podcast.
You can jump in, Rob.
Oh,
However,
man.
so if I was to say, I don't know, who's got the
Me.
most, and then that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Good
So
example.
I'm not going to
He's not
finish
gonna
the.
finish the
I'm not going to
question.
finish the
Yeah,
question.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, so if
Okay.
you jump in,
But then-
you've got to answer.
but then as
You're
soon
then
as-
frozen out.
As soon as he's answered, will you then
Then you
finish
can
the
finish the question
question?
because we didn't.
Is
put
that
it.
answer
Yeah,
Hugo
yeah.
Rodriguez?
No.
That was the answer.
Okay.
Do you know, by the way, do you know them TikToks where like, see the footballer?
Yeah.
Do you know the other day, right? I said Ross Barkley in my head. It was fucking Ross Barkley. I couldn't believe it.
Did you always talk about Ross Barkley?
Yeah, true.
So they're the first 10,
Man,
and then
okay.
after that I have 7, what I'm calling facts to players, but it's literally like, who am I sort of thing. So I'm going to
Okay.
give you 3 facts.
It is who am I? Just want to put a name on it.
Yeah.
But I'm ready. Oh my god.
Right,
I'm
are you ready?
cooked it.
So-
I'm ready.
First question. Who scored the first Premier League goal? If you can give the name, there's a
Jesus.
point.
Oh,
Right.
If you can give the club, you can get a point.
Me.
me.
Finley.
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United is
Bastard.
a club.
That's the club. Nah, I haven't got a clue.
I knew the club. I didn't.
Nah, I don't think any of us know.
I
that.
don't know what.
Nah.
Right, you've got Brian Dean.
Oh.
No word of a lie. I was gonna say Brian didn't. It was just in my head.
Nah.
So Finley has
That's
a
unbelievable.
The thing is, I've
Finley
heard,
has a point.
I've heard it.
If
I
you have a
should've
name,
said
just
it.
say it.
Just went
Yeah.
for it.
I've heard it before, but I knew
I've-
it was Sheffield United, but I didn't
yeah.
realise that was.
I'm pretty sure we've probably done. I've probably done a quiz and that was the
I think
answer
we've
to
done-
one
I
of
said it
think
them.
you
before, yeah.
didn't. The
But
name
yes,
just kind of
yeah.
slipped
So
me
it was-
mind.
it was
I
Sheffield
was gonna-
United.
that was in me. Oh, I should have said it.
Second question. How many teams have appeared in the Premier League? Closest gets the point.
Oh wow. Me.
Yep.
34.
Me 46.
Oh yeah.
33.
Why have I done that?
Rob wins.
How many
It's
was it?
50.
50.
Yeah,
Jesus
well, yeah, I don't know
Christ.
I was gonna go back. I heard him say 34. I was like, it's way more than that. I could
Yeah,
name all
because
of them.
there's actually loads.
Yeah.
Swindon.
Okay. Third question. Who played the first international fixture? 1 point per team.
Who played the first international?
Which
fixture?
2 countries?
England,
There's a point.
Scotland.
2 points.
Oh,
England
I
v
was thinking
Scotland.
like
Come on.
Finley flying.
Yeah, because we had the anniversary for it, like
Yeah, extra-
the other
Yeah.
a few months
Extra
ago.
2
the first
points.
ever international. I didn't know that. So he's
Okay.
got 3. I've got 1, 2. That's 0.
Which ex-professional footballer played 2 games in 1 day?
Me.
What?
It's oh my god, Mark Hughes.
Correct.
Oh,
Bosh!
it is Mark Hughes.
I've never heard of that.
I played for,
Correct.
he played for Wales and then.
And
Played for
Bayern.
Wales, and then he went over. No, it was Munchen Gladbach.
Oh, it was a German club.
So yeah, so he played for Wales and then flew. to
Well, and then
Germany
flew.
and
Yeah,
played.
and then
He
flew.
came on as a sub.
What the hell?
Mental.
Mad.
Um,
Oh no, I should have done that.
how many cards Was Gary Lineker shown in his whole
Me.
career?
None.
Correct. Joe
Well
with
done.
I knew that as well.
Joe with
Fuck
the
off.
point.
That's impressive that I'd never be carded.
Exactly.
Good.
Right,
Have
this
I-
one's easy, so it's literally who's the quickest, right? Which team has a 100% win record over Barcelona?
It's Dundee.
Dundee United, it is.
I've done that question on a quiz before.
I think I did it on the.
No,
I
it
did
might have been you.
one,
You did it then. Yeah, you did it.
Counts as recycling question.
Yeah,
I
well-
swear,
You
I've
know what
heard
it is though?
fuck
If you
something.
have done it, you should know the
Yeah,
answer.
to be
No,
fair.
I
did
do.
one.
It's just I didn't get it there quick enough. The only one I didn't know was the Brian Dane one.
Yeah.
And the England Scotland one actually. it 3-2?
Question
1?
7.
Yeah.
Which team has conceded the most goals in the whole of the Premier League?
Me, Everton.
Correct, Rob.
Bash that because I used that before.
Only team that haven't been, well, one of the teams that haven't been relegated.
Question 8. Who is the closest current Premier League player to Alan Shearer's goal scoring record?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Wow.
Me,
Current Premier League player.
Mohamed Salah.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's 10th.
Wow.
Because Kane was in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
Kane's fucking gone.
Well, he's not.
What
Shearer's
season?
records.
No.
Question 9. What season was Man United's last Premier League title?
Me.
Me.
12-13.
Correct.
Joe, I'm lucky that I need. I was going to say 11
Joe
12. I need
on
to cock off.
what?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
In the last of these
I
questions,
was incorrect.
what stadium has the highest attendance Premier League match recorded?
Me, is it? Tot Wait, do you want both teams or just want
I
one of
want
them?
stadium.
Oh, Tottenham Hotspur. Oh no,
Me.
Wembley.
For us now.
What?
Wembley.
Wembley.
I was waiting for him to finish,
Yeah.
so I could say me. I didn't know I had to.
I knew it was fucking.
Jump in. Right, so currently
That's
after the
that's
10
fucking
questions,
money.
we have
That's it.
Rob
Wait, I'm top.
on Rob and Joe tied
Yeah.
on 4 points.
I'm on.
Finley's on 3
Tight.
because
Wow.
obviously Finley got the 2 points
Oh
for the
shit,
England
I'm kind of
Scotland.
nervous now.
Okay. Now
believe I
it
thought
is the who am I? Okay. So how this is going to work? When I say the first fact, if you get the player from that, it's 3 points. Second fact, you get 2 points. Third fact, you get 1 point.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
First player. I was born in the northeast of England.
The problem
Do
with
we-
that is that could be literally anywhere
Yeah.
we've
Well,
frozen
that's the
out
thing.
there.
No,
No. So
Alright,
you
Do
then.
we
can,
all get a guess?
you
in?
can have a guess. If you
Me.
if you don't want to guess, you can pass. but-
Me.
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson.
No.
He can go first. I want to see what he says.
Me, Jordan Pickford.
Nope.
Me, Lewis Miley.
Nope. I am a Champions League winner.
Holy
Me.
shit.
Michael Carrick.
Correct.
Oh.
Joe.
Oh,
2 points.
wow, damn. Damn, that's very good.
Thanks.
Okay.
Damn.
This is quite hard actually. This I've just realised. So second player. I had a 7-year playing career.
That's not well.
Me, Jermaine Jennings.
Incorrect.
Me. Mark Van Basten.
Incorrect.
Just thinking of players who suffered.
Van Basten
Ruud van
retired at 26.
Nistelrooy.
Incorrect. I was mentored by one of the best football minds.
That's just-
Jesus.
So think of
7-year
top.
career.
Me.
Think of top.
Jose Mourinho.
Correct, Joe.
Wow.
correct.
Well done.
Thank you.
So Joe with another 2
I
points.
didn't know Mourinho played.
Yeah, he had a 7-year in like I think it was like just in
Like
Portugal.
semi-pro.
Like I think it was just
I
Portugal.
thought, right, I thought it was like, I didn't know manager for him for alright, I'll see what I do.
Right, third player. Third player. I have won the Golden Boy Award.
Me.
Jesus.
Jude Bellingham.
Me, Mario Balotelli.
No.
Don't know, me, Pedro.
I'm pretty sure Balotelli won it. I
Might have.
think he did.
I have scored in a World Cup final.
Me. Mario Götze.
Correct, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's
Wow,
flying
bastard.
with this,
Holy
mate. I'm
shit.
telling you now. Joe is flying.
Wow.
Getting on the second fact every time.
How many of these are we?
There's
only
another.
a few
There's
to-
another 4. You've done 3 so far.
I'm gonna need a few 3 points because Joe is cooking. We
I
haven't
think
even got.
I'm out of it.
So
No,
at
you're
the
not
minute, Rob, you're 6 points behind, and
Yeah.
Finley, you're 7.
Yeah, Joe's cooked. Holy shit.
yeah.
Joe's actually cooked.
So, fourth player.
God, guys don't want to call the boy.
I came second. I came second for the Ballon d'Or in 1999.
Jeez.
Me, Thierry Henry.
Incorrect.
Yeah, like 2004.
Mm,
Don't know.
But Joe, I'm fucking mint
You
with
can
Ballon
pass if you
d'Ors,
want,
mate.
or you can have
Me,
it.
Ronaldo.
Incorrect.
me.
Oh my god, I know it.
Um, Ryan Giggs.
I think I know.
Incorrect. I won Player of the Year at Real Madrid. Real Madrid in 2005-2006
Me.
season.
Is Mike Lowen?
Incorrect.
I don't even know if he
Me.
played for... Oh,
Fabio Cannavaro.
Incorrect.
I didn't know it.
I was just going to say me, Raul. I don't even know
Incorrect.
if he played for Real Madrid.
I did.
Final one, so if you get
Oh, it
this,
did.
you get 1 point. Okay. I am a part owner of Salford City.
Me, David Beckham.
Correct. Finley with a point.
X.
Finley and Rob are currently tying on 4
I'm not
points.
gonna stink on these. I'm usually quite good at these.
Okay.
To do
Next
that
one.
in my day.
Second in the Ballon d'Or. Mad.
This you may get this off the
I didn't
first
know that.
question,
No.
right? First bit of hint. So, I was born in Spain but play for an African nation.
Fuck it, no.
There's probably a few in there.
Play or played? Sorry.
Play.
Play. Okay.
Anyone want to have a guess, or do you want to pass?
I'll
I'll
have a
guess.
in a second.
Yeah.
Inaki Williams.
Incorrect.
Oh, that's a good
He
one,
does
actually,
play for
yeah.
someone.
Yeah, he plays for, like,
Hakimi.
Ghana or something.
Who?
Hakimi.
Oh, he's banged it.
He's banged it
He's
straight
got
away.
it.
Wash!
He's banged it
I
straight
know he was
away.
born in Spain.
No, no,
Yeah, he was born in Madrid, I think.
What do you mean?
He
I
played
think?
for Madrid, didn't he?
He played for Madrid.
Him.
My next question was, I started my career at Real Madrid reserves.
Hakimi came to my head straight away, but I just, James Dean.
Okay, next one.
Max on Beale.
I started my career at Birmingham City.
Me.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham.
Incorrect.
That would have been a bit too easy, wouldn't it? Me, Joe Hart.
Incorrect.
He,
think
he,
just
he was there.
Did he?
Did
Yeah,
he
he
start
played-
Birmingham? I don't know if he
I don't know if he started there.
I
He
just know he
definitely
played
played
there. I just thought it might have been an outside child. I don't know who else started at Birmingham, you know.
Started
Did he?
at Birmingham.
Who started?
Don't know, me.
Yeah.
Gary Gardner.
I think he did start for
Yeah, he did.
I don't think Joe Hart started.
I am
there.
eligible to play for Ireland, but I have represented England at youth level. So they've played for the youth, so England under 19s, but they
This is hard, this one.
they can represent Ireland.
Who? Me. Oh, we can represent Ireland. I thought you said had represented
no,
Ireland.
can. So the,
Well,
obviously
I've
because
buzzed
youth,
in
Yeah,
anyway.
youth-
That's
you're going to
that's
say
a
Shane
Shane
Long,
Long.
weren't
I
you?
was going to say Shane Long, but I thought you said had
No.
represented Ireland.
No.
But they represent England.
So they've represented England at youth level,
But now
they
they
can still play for Ireland.
Can-
So they're still playing?
Still playing now.
Oh.
Jesus, that literally could be anyone.
Me, Kieran Clark.
Incorrect. Anyone else want to have a guess?
That was just a complete guess, by the way.
Probably
I was,
need a
I was
third.
so
Has
far
Kieran
off.
Clark not played for
He
Ireland?
played-
though?
Yeah, he
He has
Yeah,
played,
yeah,
so they haven't
I-
played for the
honestly,
senior
I
national
knew he
team.
played for Villa, so I thought maybe he was down
They
right.
haven't played for the senior national team.
They have.
They haven't.
They haven't.
Not yet.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I have no
Third
clue.
clue.
Wait, oh, he has it under night.
Right, I'm going to give you the third clue, right? I need a me, right? You can't just jump in and tell the answer. You need a, I need a me.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Third clue. My brother plays for
Me.
Real Madrid.
Joe Bellingham. I was thinking that on the last one. I was thinking.
I
I
was
was so.
so-
After I said it, I was
do you know
saying
what
like,
it is?
could this be Job?
Do you know what it is? I was looking at Joe there and I was going, you should get this.
I was sat there when you mentioned that.
Not
Then,
really.
then again, that literally could have been
What-
any
well,
one of
what
them.
yeah.
stumped
Yeah.
me?
That
It was
one.
when you said Jude. I was like,
Yeah.
What stumped me was the under 19 for England.
Do you know
So,
what?
yeah,
You
yeah,
should have
she's
just said
played-
Bellingham.
Yeah, I should have. Bellingham.
Yeah, because he would have went which one, and then if he got
and
it
then
wrong,
it
then
would-
someone else
would've
would have got
right,
it.
yeah. Right,
Wait,
last
what's the score?
last
like?
one. Okay.
What's the score?
Joe
Well, you only
is
got 1
still
point
on
for that
10.
Okay, am I on
Okay.
8?
Rob's on 8.
Okay,
Finley's
so I
on
need a
4, so
3-pointer to win the
Yeah.
game.
You can't win it.
That's fine.
I need
Okay.
a 3-pointer to win the
So,
game.
Rob, you need. If you get 2 points, yeah, I'm going to have to find a question
Okay.
for a tie, so please try and get 3. But, do you know what it is? I don't think
Okay.
you will.
I've got to be
So-
him here. It's going to be hard.
Wait,
I
can
was
I still
bo-
play though?
You still play.
You
that's
can
what
ruin
I
We're
said.
not going to just sit there.
Yeah.
You can ruin everyone's fun.
Right, last player. Okay. I was born in England, but play in Scotland now.
Fucking hell, that's a fucking hard.
Uh,
Me, James Tavernier.
Rob, you've won it. It's James Tavernier. He's won it.
Bosh!
How is Rob done that?
That's a comeback and half.
I'll tell you what, mate. Yeah, round of applause for Rob. that, mate.
Hasn't he played for Newcastle or something?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Also, I will
Of
point
course
out though,
there's a
Cam
Newcastle
said he's
player.
going to judge our overrated 11s and award a point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
So
true.
if I win
So
that
if you win on the overrated
11s,
11s, so now I'm doing all my
he's just not going
Newcastle
to pick me
players.
now, so he doesn't have
So-
to get a tie.
No, I don't mind. I'll do it fairly. So my
Give it a
next,
fin.
my next fact was, like you say, spent time at Newcastle and played for Gateshead.
Didn't need them.
And then
You
played
didn't
for
have to
Was there
tell
an
me that.
ex-Villa player in there at all? Or like current Villa player?
No.
So there's a Sunderland player and an ex-Newcastle player in there,
I think you've scammed them.
but not an ex-Villa player or a current Villa player.
Sorry,
I was
man.
actually.
That was all
Do you know what it is?
Oh,
Half of them I didn't.
Game.
Shut up.
I
Exactly.
got 6 points
Right.
out of it.
I should do our
Quiz.
overrated
So
11s.
yeah, so Rob, you've won the quiz. However, there could still be a tiebreaker because we're now doing
He's not going to like mine.
overrated
He's
11s.
not gonna like mine.
My life friends.
He's got
Whoever,
a lot of
whoever I think is the best,
Right.
will get an extra point.
How should we do this? Should we go through positions or
Yeah.
just read the whole team?
Well, how have you
Two
done it?
positions, I think.
4-3-3?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much, yeah.
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Every 11 we do is
Well,
4-3-3.
my
I think.
phone's at 6%.
Right. Goalkeeper, I don't mind at all.
I'll tell you what. Should we make it more fun?
Go on then.
No.
No.
Go through goalkeepers, right? Whoever I think has like the best shout,
Oh, what, you're going to do point for
point.
each?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, alright,
okay.
right?
okay.
Make it more interesting, yeah.
I'm back in it.
So
Okay,
no, you're
okay,
not.
so-
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
If I get all 11,
I'm
I
not
want
picking.
15.
No, I'll pick
I like goalie,
positions.
defender, midfielder.
So goalies, defence, midfield,
okay,
attack,
never mind.
right?
Goalie, I've got Dane
You let me
Henderson.
know.
I don't think he's very good. And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
he gets overrated.
But is he rated though? I think he should.
I struggle for
I
a
think
keeper,
so.
in fact. He doesn't even
Rob,
play in palace
Right,
time.
because he doesn't face that, he's a brilliant keeper,
Oh,
by the
God,
way.
there we go.
Overrated doesn't mean bad,
It
but
doesn't
because
mean
he
bad.
doesn't face
Doesn't
loads
mean
of
bad.
shots, it doesn't mean bad. I think he's one of the best in the world, but I think he gets compared with Alisson and Courtois, Edison. He's not the best or second best in the world.
I think Edison's underrated.
Yeah,
I
he
think
is.
people
Yeah.
think he's one of the best in the world when he's not. He's
I think he is.
he might be third or fourth. I don't think he's better than Oblak, Ter Stegen, Courtois, Alisson. People put him up with them ones on that pedestal. He's not on that pedestal.
that show.
He's brilliant though.
Finn?
Not fun.
I'll just go Ramsdale. I think he's
That's
shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
And mine's the most overrated out of them 3.
Not really.
No.
I'm not,
I think I'm going to go with Joe on that one. I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
fair.
I agree with the Dean Henderson shout.
Right, so you want our
Do.
whole back fours.
I want the whole back fours, yeah.
Now, there's one in this back four I'm adamant about. He's just saying me. He's read me to
I
Kieran
really-
Trippier,
Yeah, that's
never
fair.
rated him.
Yeah.
That's not true.
No,
That's
actually,
not true. He is a good player. But I just think,
I think people think
that's
he's better
all
than
he
he
is.
is. Yeah.
I think he's a good
Yeah,
player.
when I said
I
that.
agree with
Then
that.
I've got Varane, who, it's a bit
Yeah.
harsh because he's playing okay at the minute. But
Yeah.
Ben White, even
Yeah.
though he plays right back.
Ben
And
White's brilliant.
I've got a.
Ben White's so good.
he's-
Yeah,
then I've got a right
Ben
back and
White's
left back.
so
I've got
good.
Matty
Oh, okay.
Cash. I think
Yeah, that's fair.
I think neutrals
fucking
and
shite.
people who don't watch a lot of football really rate Matty Cash for some reason.
Yeah.
I think if you actually watch
Watch
him,
him,
he's
he's dreadful.
exposed a lot.
He is dreadful.
Yeah, so that's
That's-
my back.
I
So at the
found-
minute, Joe's winning.
I
Because he's the
found,
only one that said
I
it.
found
I
defenders
agree.
really hard, but I've gone Lamptey, Aguirre,
Oh, God.
Varane, and Chilwell.
I like
I mean-
Chilwell.
Chilwell.
I agree with the
To be
Chilwell
fair.
shout. I agree with
Chilwell,
the
and
Chilwell
the
shout.
rest of it was hard.
The first
Lamptey,
two are a bit weird. I wouldn't
did I
necessarily
say?
say they're overrated.
Lamptey.
Aguirre, I feel
Lamptey
like he's
and
a Aguirre's a liability, and Lamptey people made out as if he was the best thing since sliced bread. When you watch him, he loses the ball so much. And it's not like he's a high risk player. Like he loses it all the time. Defensively, he's all right. He loses it so much when he does play. Aguirre, honestly, I just found it hard to find a centre half. Varane, I agree with him. Varane.
Yeah, Varane.
People make
Varane's
out
a
as if he's
shout.
still Real Madrid. Varane, he's not. And Aguirre's a liability. Like he just is.
Finn.
He's a good defender, but like
Purely because he's injury prone, I put Reece James as my right back.
I love Reece James.
I think he's great, but he's
He is injury prone.
he's
Yeah.
massively
Jorginho
injury
called
prone.
him
I've
top
also
5 in the league.
I've also got Varane
Yeah.
because
I hate my midfield.
again I think he's all right, but I don't think he's
Yeah,
he's not the Champions League winner that
Yeah.
he was at Madrid. Then I've got Mark Gay because I think he's all right, but
Yeah.
the way people talk about him to be this like next person to be alongside Stones for the England team, with the way Palace are playing at the moment, I think
Yeah, I don't mind that.
slightly overrated.
I was a little bit tempted to put in Anderson because
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
all
I
think
was
he's a
gonna
good
put
player, but
Anderson. I was gonna put
Palace are-
Anderson over
Palace are
Aguirre.
struggling.
Yeah.
And then left back I've also gone Ben Chilwell.
Chilwell
I
is
don't, I
so
don't like
bad.
him.
I agree with the Chilwell.
I think he's good going forward, but defensively.
Who are you thinking then,
shocking.
Cam?
I'm gonna give that point to Finley. I think I'll give that one.
Yes.
I agree. I like your. I tell you what, I really like the Trippier show because I think yes, Trippier is massively. I think Trippier is overrated.
I think he's overrated.
I think
to be
Trippier's overrated.
I said, remember when I said it ages ago though, and I got pelters off him.
fair. Yeah, but he pelts everyone for everything.
Right midfield.
Midfield 3. I'm I'm happy with this one. The other two, Ward-Prowse, I think he's okay.
I said that.
I've got Ward-Prowse.
I think he's just okay. I think people, if he wasn't such a good dead ball set piece taker, I don't think he'd be in anyone's conversation.
He's now special.
That's fair.
Like, he's good, but...
Then I've got one, I don't even know if he's overrated. He was a couple of years ago, probably. Yuri Tielemans.
I've got him as well.
Yeah,
I've got two of the same midfielders.
Then again, he's not played much.
Then my third is someone I was talking about earlier, Sanderberger. I think he's over. I think he's crap.
I've got this Tielemans, Ward-Prowse, and I've got Thomas Souček.
I don't mind
Thomas
that.
Souček. Because people still think he's that lad off lockdown, and he's really not.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I've got
was
another.
tempted
I've got
by
another
Varane.
similar shot to the Varane shot. I've got Casemiro. I think
I
he's
was
overrated.
tempted.
I was tempted. I don't
He's
hate it.
massively overrated. I've
Don't
got
hate
Conor
it.
Gallagher.
I disagree with that.
I
Gallagher
think he's all right in Chelsea's
Gallagher
team, but
proved me
anywhere
wrong.
else.
Gallagher really proved me wrong. I thought he was
And then
washed, but he's a good player.
My last
A decent player.
one's gonna get him fucking riled up. I got Lewis Miley.
I know. I almost had him in.
I think
People,
he's overrated.
he's brilliant, but people compare him with Mino and stuff. He's not that England
I
squad.
just
He's not that
think-
level
I
yet.
just think-
He's a good player though.
He's,
Very
yeah,
good player,
I'm not.
good player.
All of these are good players. I just think
No,
he's getting too much hype at the moment. I think.
people say he's on the level of Mino, or should be looking at the England squad. He's nowhere near that
No,
level yet. He's
no.
still a bear. Like, he's a good player though. Very like the potential's there, but yeah, I agree. He's better than Longstaff as well.
I'm sorry, but as soon as all your midfield's fit, he's not touching the 11.
I don't know. I think he could have worked himself ahead of Longstaff now.
Yeah, but
I
no.
think he's
But then
been
when you have a
pushed
mid,
in when he wouldn't have, but he might have been blended in a bit more.
but when you have a midfield of Tonali, Joelinton, and Bruno again, he gets nowhere near it.
Yeah, but I think and then there's obviously Willock there, right? He's
Yeah.
fifth option. Like, he's better than, so much better than Longstaff.
Right, front three. I feel bad about
Wait,
this
who's
one.
the point for the midfield?
Give that to Rob. I like
Rob?
the shout from
Wait,
both
what?
of you, but
Who was
there's
Rob?
I had
What
two
was
of the
Tielemans?
same players in, but I had Souček.
Souček topped it over.
Over who?
I had Sanderberger.
Souček's more overrated than
I would say
Sanderberg.
Yeah,
probably.
Because
Yeah,
you
I'd
hear
go
more
stick
people
with
call
Rob as
Souček
well.
good, I feel like. I
Right,
don't
last
hate
one.
the
So Rob's on 12 points,
I've
Finley's
Rob.
on 5, and Joe's on 11. So if Joe gets this,
It's a draw.
it's a draw.
Mine's,
I can take this loss
I'm
then.
not sure
I
which one
don't
for
mind
him.
if I lose this. I
I've
don't care.
got this one. I feel a bit harsh about. He was excellent last season. I really like him, but I've got Matoma.
Yeah,
I think
he's not been it
Yeah,
this
I'm
season.
Matoma.
I
Then
don't
I've
think
got-
he's overrated though. I
Then
just
I've
think
got somebody
right now-
who's not overrated. He's just not very good, and I struggle for a strike because if they're scoring goals, they're going to be rated probably fairly because
Yeah.
they're scoring goals. So I
Yeah.
can do. I got Calvert-Lewin,
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what it is? I don't mind
And
that.
then my
I don't
last
mind
No,
that.
he's not overrated though. He's shit. I
my
put him
last
on
one's probably
yesterday.
most controversial.
Yeah, but the thing is with Calvert-Lewin is that people would still see he's in contention to be in an England squad.
I hope you've got
No,
your
he's nowhere near
There's
it.
still people that would see that
I
though.
don't know.
Anyone who, yeah.
My last one. This is definitely the most controversial. I got Doku.
That is so
I
bad.
think he's
That-
excellent, but
Wow.
No.
his output since that game against Bournemouth,
We were talking about this,
it
but
fell off a
he's
cliff.
I don't think that output matters when you're a fucking tornado like him.
The only thing is, it
terrorises
is also
teams.
Doku's first season.
It is, yeah.
He
And
makes teams
that's
camp in their
it's
own
very,
box.
it's very harsh.
Just
I just think he gets world class shouts, and I don't think he's that.
Who gives him world class shots?
Real Ferdinand.
Real
Said-
Ferdinand.
Real
Yeah,
Ferdinand.
yeah,
said-
yeah.
That
Real
doesn't count.
Ferdinand
Fuck
said
you, Real Ferdinand.
he would have Doku over any winger in the division, and he's world class.
What?
And
No,
Saka
no, no.
can
He's
make
very.
goals,
No,
Saka,
I think
so.
it takes some level of winger to make a whole team camp inside their own box. He's brilliant. He's
Yeah,
not world
that's
class.
probably harsh. That's probably as harsh. I just
I think that
feel.
one. I think he could have won it without. But I think that. I'm
Okay,
not,
okay, who's yours?
Oh no, mine's worse because I couldn't pick a front three because like you said,
If Ollie Watkins is in here, he should be shot.
Yeah.
So
Ollie Watkins is in here, isn't he?
no, he isn't. He isn't at all. I've gone, but because of the one of them I've got in, Cam's not going to pick me, and I don't even like this. But Bowen I like. Bowen's in.
Got
Bowen's
Amber on
I
it.
think
Bo-
Bowen's harsh.
Bowen's
really.
over.
It's really
Bowen,
harsh.
Bowen is painful to watch. Like
No,
he,
I would
he
say he's
puts
overrated. I don't
splinters
think,
in my
I would
eyes.
say
He's got 11 goals this season.
I don't
In the
care how
league.
many goals he's got. He's shit. Well, he's not shit, but
I'd
he's
say
not
he's
good.
overrated.
He's a good player.
Isaac's got 10.
Not by much, but
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. Isaac's better. You can watch Isaac and not want to pin your eyeballs.
Bowen's a good footballer.
Bowen,
I don't know. I don't know what you're basing
Bowen
it
has
on.
a touch with bricks in his feet. He's okay. Like that's the thing about Bowen. People think he's a good player because of his output. He's really not. Like watch
No, I
Bowen. He's
disagree with that,
not.
I disagree.
He's not good. Then this one I hate, by the way. But I think he's underperforming instead of being overrated, which is my fault. I've gone Kulusevski. I think he's better than what
Maybe.
his ability is higher than what he's performing at. But people see his ability and make out that his performances are week in
What
week
lets
out.
Kulusevski down? He's so one-footed and he's slow.
Yeah.
If he had
Yeah,
either,
he's
if he
clunky,
was
moves like
either really two-footed or if he had a bit of pace, it would be so
The,
much
the
better.
way I see it is he underperforms, but his ability makes him overrated. And then the striker, Nah, I haven't got Watkins. I actually
You
I
wanted
bet you
to put
were
Watkins.
tempted, weren't you?
I bet you did. I bet you did have him.
in terms of Watkins, I think he's overperforming, but I don't think he's.
Anyway, there's your striker.
I've gone Callum Wilson. He's so shit. Honestly, one of the worst strikers in the entire league. Like
he's not.
That is outrageous.
He's not one
That
of
is
if you're
outrageous.
ranked the top 20 strikers in the league, I think he might be lucky to make.
I'm a
it
Sunderland
18th,
supporter, and
19th.
even
That is
I'm.
outrageous.
I want to go through the league table. I think how many teams in
The
the
only
league.
issue with Callum Wilson is he's injury prone.
He's not better than Adebayo. He starts for Burnley. He starts for Sheffield United.
Starts
fair
for
enough.
Luton.
He's not better
Starts
than
for
Adebayo or
Luton.
Morris. I'd rather
Yeah,
Adebayo than Wilson. Adebayo's a handful. He's not better than
Callum Wilson's
Awoniyi.
a proven
He's
Premier
not
League
better than
scorer.
Solanke. He's not better than Calvert-Lewin. He's not
He's
better than
than
Tony.
Calvert-Lewin.
He's not better than Richarlison. He's not. He can start for West Ham. He's better than Antonio and. I don't think he starts. I don't
He's a
think
better, he's a
I don't
better out and out striker than Ollie Watkins.
I don't mind.
Nah, he's not.
I
I'd rather
don't
Watkins
mind.
than
I
Wilson.
don't mind you saying
Watkins
he's
better.
overrated, but I think it's harsh to say he's one of the worst strikers in the
I
league.
hate watching him play. Like, and I watch every game. And honestly, the way he tries to hold the ball, he fucking annoys me. But he's done a lot for us. Like, by the way, 2 years ago, Callum Wilson, I disagree with. But now, people think that the level we're at, when Isaac gets injured, as good as Isaac is, people think Wilson's an acceptable
I
replacement.
think you're getting a point,
He
Jan.
really isn't. He really isn't. I
Finn's
think
gonna have to have a stink if I can't not give him a point here.
Yeah. Well, I've also got Kulusevski because I think
Yeah.
this season I think he's a bit overrated. He's got like 2 assists in 20 odd games. I think it's pretty poor. His striker's Richarlison.
Oh, no, he's in my underrated 11.
no,
Nah,
you,
I think
nah,
he's
that,
overrated.
that could be the howler, you know. Richarlison overrated.
I'd say he was
He's
last one. Save it
underrated.
and salvage it.
It needs to be an unreal shout.
No, my left wing is Marcus Rashford.
No,
I think
he
they're
might have
overrated.
actually just.
I think he might
I
have
agree with
fumbled.
Rashford though. I do agree with Rashford.
I think Rashford, though, he's been shit.
He's so
Can't
hot
deny
and
shit.
cold. It's unreal.
But he's so good when he's good.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
but,
Like,
to the point he's not.
anyone's good when they're good.
No, but
Like-
everyone.
You know what I mean?
Rashford.
Like-
This is an overrated 11. Rashford is not overrated. He's just a hot
I
and
think
cold
he is
player.
overrated.
He's not a hot and cold player. I think
He-
Bowen's more
A,
overrated than
a
Rashford.
player
Do
who's
people
good.
compare Bowen to Rashford?
A player who's good when he's good
Well,
cannot be labelled world class.
No, I mean no one calls Rashford world class.
There are
there have
plenty
been
of
shouts
people.
at times.
There are
At times.
plenty of people that call Marcus
But at
Rashford.
times
no,
he is
no.
world class. That's the thing.
Yeah,
At
but you
times
can't
he-
be
yeah,
at
I know,
times.
I know.
That's
No,
what
but-
makes him overrated for me because he is at times.
No,
He can't
at times
be at
he's one of the
times.
most.
But I think Finley's getting the points. Can't agree with the Rashford show.
I agree with the Rashford show. I also agree with the Wilson. I agree with the Kulusevski, which both of you
I'm
had.
definitely not getting the points.
Oh, so you agree with the Wilson one?
I-
Maybe not the one of the worst in the league.
I think
but
he's
you agree with
overrated.
them
I think
overrated.
people- yeah.
Yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
just overhyped it to try and get a point.
He done well again. He done well again in the England squad
I mean,
for the World Cup.
By the way, he used to be unbelievable.
I
Just
mean,
now he
literally,
pains
literally
me.
makes no difference.
I thought you had
if
Isaac in.
Yeah, it makes no difference.
No,
because
I'll teach you with that.
Yeah, I did the same with Watkins.
Drop
Joe
the
as well.
low.
I actually
Calvert
don't
Lewin,
dislike Watkins.
Oh,
I just
no,
don't
I
like
do
watching him
like
play.
Calvert-Lewin
I don't
more.
enjoy
It's
watching
just
him.
not like every time
Who
we
you
have
have on
this
the right?
Can't
argument,
remember.
Don't on the
I
left.
tried to get across it. He's not a number 9.
Yeah, no, I
He's
just
not
don't.
a striker. Watkins is a winger. He's a creative.
No, I
like,
just personally
false
don't
nine.
enjoy him watching him play football, but he is
He's
good.
just-
He is very good.
Do you know what it
He's
is? I
difficult.
probably agree with like 2 of.
I think regardless, it doesn't matter. If
Yeah, Rob's
one
one
or
more.
one.
yeah.
However, I think
Well, there is
there's too
only
much
a point.
disrespect on my boy Richarlison.
There's only a two.
I
There's only a
like
point
him.
between the two of you.
He's
Yeah.
not class, but
But he
I
wins
like
the game
him. He's
because
good.
of the clutchest
But I
moment in
think-
Miles Offside
I
history.
think. Do you know what it
Then
is?
again,
Do you know what it is? I
I
think
just-
because
No,
it's that
it's not.
close, I can't agree with
Nothing's
the
more
point.
clutch than the time I got a Boubacar.
Yeah.
That's the most
no,
clutch.
3 points is needed to win the game, and I get it on James Tavernier.
Yeah, but you just took
Yeah, but that's
guess,
an
I
ex-Newcastle
used
player.
knowledge.
I used knowledge.
An
No,
ex-Newcastle
no.
player who's
Well,
who
In
played
all I
for
need to do was
Scotland.
think of an Englishman in Scotland to be
No,
fair.
no, it
What,
was
the name of the one?
born in England but played in Scotland.
Oh my god, yeah. I only knew Tavernier.
Yeah, there
You
will
got
be
the
one.
centre half that
There
the
will be.
Who?
Goldson.
Who did you say?
Yeah.
They've got Remy
That's the name of the
Savaje.
one.
And then you got Jack Butland playing for Rangers.
Remy
No,
Savaje.
he doesn't.
There will be quite a lot.
Remy
Scotland.
Savaje is at Inverness.
I was actually going to say Kent, but Kent now plays for Fenerbahce. doesn't
Remy
he?
Savaje.
Yeah.
He used to play in Liverpool's academy.
And he's English. Remy Savaje.
Remy Savaje, he's English.
Jack
He
Butland.
used to be in,
Joe
used to be
Hart.
in Liverpool's academy.
Joe Hart.
And
Joe Hart
Newcastle's
plays
academy. That's how I know it.
But you said born in the northeast and none of them were.
Yeah.
No, no, it
Lucas
was,
de Paul English?
it was born in England.
Lucas de Paul might be English.
Metal Carrick was
Might be
born in
Belgian.
Belgium.
How was it?
That's in Belgium. Well,
Well, Rob wins.
oh,
Rob wins. Are we going to do the predictions or we're just going to put them out on socials?
We'll just do them
I
on
can do them on
socials.
socials
We can
at
quickly
once.
go
I think-
through the fixtures if you want, but
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll talk.
talk about the big ones. Like, don't
so-
mention the irrelevant.
So tomorrow Man City play Brentford.
No, don't go
That's
start
tonight.
on Saturday. Go on Saturday.
Start on Saturday.
Start on Saturday.
That's tonight, see, bro.
Yeah.
Saturday, so the big fixtures are. So,
No,
we'll go through our
hang on,
teams.
there's
So, usually
the
got
whole
Forest.
the whole Diogo Jota thing. Jurgen Klopp's literally just said that he's facing months out.
That's all. Yeah, so usually got Forest.
Yeah.
I think he's will win.
Yeah, I think we
No.
will.
Mags, Arsenal.
No.
Come on, the Gunners.
I really don't think we will.
It's not nice when you have family who's Arsenal fan, you know.
We are,
Luke's an Arsenal fan. I'm shitting
No,
myself.
I thought you were just going to say Luke's an arse.
We have the Swan of the Sea. I think we'll win.
Do you reckon? Didn't
Yeah.
they beat you like?
No, they didn't beat us. We drew with them.
Oh,
They're not very good.
I think you.
Actually, no, that's a worry that they're not very good. Look at their form. That's definitely a 1-0 Swansea incoming.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we'll win. Sunday. That's
Cup
not
final.
a very big game, but then the cup final. That's a big game.
Predictions, everyone, for the cup final.
I'm gonna go with. We'll do predictions for the cup final.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Liverpool.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool. I think they're gonna tear them apart.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Oh,
2-1 Chelsea.
I could see
I
a
could see Chelsea.
I either see a 3-0 Liverpool or Chelsea win on pens. I
It's
see
like the
it
cup
then.
finals, you know, when they played twice in the FA Cup and the Carabao.
Do you know what? It
Cup
should have
as well.
been us.
Hmm.
It should have been us, but Trippier. I agree with you over it. Fuck Kieran Trippier. It would have been. It should have been us. We would have got tortured by Liverpool, but it should have
What if
been
Barrow beat us?
Barra? What if Barra
Use
beat
the
us?
cup.
Imagine getting beat by Borough.
I imagine getting losing at Middlesbrough.
Nah, that didn't count.
Imagine losing to your rivals.
Everyone knows when you have 10 men, the game doesn't count.
Hey, some people played better with 10 men.
Who? Name
I
one.
don't know.
Name a team who's won with
Sometimes-
10 men
sometimes
in
there's-
history.
There's
Well,
Yeah,
quite,
but
plenty.
quite a
No,
lot.
but name one.
I'll
Yeah,
name one,
but-
Sheffield on the
yeah.
weekend.
No, but like where they
Yeah.
had the red card and then won the game.
Aye, but
Name one.
Chef Wade had
I
a
don't
red
know.
card.
I can't name it off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
head,
yeah,
second
but
minute.
But there will be one.
Loads.
I've just knocked the camera.
And they've had loads of time with Man City and that.
Fallen.
Yeah, probably is.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I digress.
Anyway.
Thanks for listening, guys.
just
Subscribe to the Miles Offside podcast.
The
Yeah.
predictions, obviously, for the Premier League will be on the socials. So go
Also,
follow them.
subscribe to Finley Horsefall on YouTube.
Well,
Shout
it's
out.
just Finn.
Du-
Horsfall.
du-
Just
du.
Finn Horsfall,
We'll
sorry.
finally
Do you know
made the
what?
vlog.
Do you know when I was a child, right? I used to like record YouTube videos on my like on my iPhone. I used to shout out Stampy Longnose and Dan Tedium at the end of the video just for people. to
That's just a
subscribe.
nice thing to do. Just give
Yeah, I know.
give them a big clout.
I used to be like, I've a list.
Your three
Joy
follow-
started doing
your
that.
three
Shout out
followers.
Mr. Beast.
Shout out
Everyone,
I Show
everyone
Speed.
go and subscribe to Mr. Beast. Great up and coming YouTuber.
Go watch the Sidemen
Yeah.
Netflix documentary that's just come out.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
And
Yeah.
comment your favourite Cars movie. Oh, 1, 2,
Cars
3.
one.
Oh my God, Cars one.
Yeah, it has to
There
be
we go.
first.